Chasing the ghost of your kids going hungry doesn't replace all the sad reality. Crossing the river of your destiny doesn't mean that happy you're gonna be. 'Cause we're living south of the border of the land of fraternity, where they don't want you and me. When I hear those voices inside me, I know that I don't want to see my kids going hungry in this land of prosperity. Cause we're living south of the border of the land of fraternity, where they don't want you and me. When I hear those voices inside me, I know that I don't want to see my kids going hungry in this land of prosperity.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Rock Paper Critical Failure. I, as always, am your Dungeon Master SniperGuy, and I am joined by our intrepid heroes, TheKoolEagle, Tynanator, Sarksus, Sandwich, and wafflesmagee. Hello, everyone.
Are we intrepid?
Hello. Yes.
A little bit.
Sure. It's very intrepid.
We're in trouble.
Intrepid, tremendous, fantastical,
We're in a lot of things.
in trouble,
Yeah.
all of these things, yes. When last we left off, you were headed to an obelisk in order to search out where you might be able to find some the blood of a powerful creature, so that you might use that blood to help out one Red Ruth of the Bone Brambles, who would then be able to discern for you the location of one of the Fallen Three, who then will hopefully be able to point you toward the Sword of Zariel, so that you might be able to save Elturel.
I didn't realize we were like a million steps away from our goal.
There's there's several steps you have to do. And you're escorting Lulu, who's kind of like Baby Yoda. So this came out before The Mandalorian. It doesn't count. Anyway, so
Baby Yoda talked a lot less than Lulu.
Damn.
but they both have magic powers.
Baby Yoda died.
Just exploded. It was terrible. Um, and then the Mandalorian used a cure spell. And so you are on your way to the obelisk, but you were beset by a mysterious assailant who have you seen multiple times before. And then through strange happenstance, one of the infernal vehicles was thrown into the river Styx and exploded, throwing liquid up into the air. And now plummeting toward all of you is a massive storm of debilitating liquid from the river Styx. What would you like to do?
Guess I'll die.
So, how close am I to the overturned vehicle? Could I dive underneath it?
Well, we still have the battle map from last time.
How wide is this wave?
Let me bring this up. It's not a wave so much as there's a bajillion like droplets. A giant splash of rain is coming down, essentially.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm diving underneath the vehicle.
Can you speak a little bit about what this water does again?
Previously, you had found that it would, if enough of it contacts you, a spell called Feeble Mind. It has the same effect as that, where you will take a significant amount of psychic damage, and depending on how much hits you, you might have your intelligence and charisma scores reduced to 1 for up to
really
30 days.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So I'd
And
be
we all know
useless.
that because we've messed with it.
Oh, I'm sorry, at least 30 days, because at the end of every 30 days, you can repeat your saving throw against the spell.
At least 30 days. I need that
Can
wisdom.
I cast like tidal wave in a line in front of me because it goes up to 10 feet high, and make like a path that so like because the rain effectively wouldn't come down on me because it would be washed away with the wave.
That seems you could potentially do that, sure.
That seems creative and fun. I like
Mhm.
that.
Mhm.
If I could still cast a wall of fire, maybe I could just stand inside of it.
Just like the water.
Turn into steam.
I've got a shield that makes me take less damage to it. Anyway,
I mean, you could just hide under your shield.
Yeah, Urist has
Yeah.
literally nothing
I am
for the
pretty
situation.
small.
So
Just
Just
stand behind me, and maybe
Put the
this
dragon
will work.
corpse over you. Use the dragon's wings as an umbrella.
yeah, just wrap
You're
myself
little.
up.
You're little. It's bigger than you.
All right,
True.
so Dahlia's casting a spell.
I'm
Hermes
diving
is
underneath.
diving under the flipped over demon grinder.
I will get under the dragon.
Urist is going to take shelter under the wing of the dead dragon.
Percival, the one that caused all this, is way out of range.
Yeah, hold on.
I don't think
Sin,
that's
what are
good.
you going to do?
I guess I'm gonna try and dive under this motorcycle.
Okay.
Nobody's trusting in my path of rain. Of
Oh, well,
no
we're all
rain, I
behind
guess.
you. We're all like not close to you.
Yeah, like
Urist
if
is right behind me.
the
You
the
can
thing that
stand
exploded.
there.
Here, I guess let's bring it over to the map.
Urist doesn't know what's happening. He's hiding.
That's true.
The
Like,
thing that
Urist-
exploded,
actually, he's going for a different grapple on the dragon still. He's like, ah! He's getting him under the wing.
grappling the wing. The thing that exploded is over here. So really, you're getting kind of a this sort of projection, right?
How long did this smoke last? Because it's still here.
No, I think it dissipated.
No, that dissipated from the explosion. Blew it away. What we said.
That's okay. That's how smoke works. Got it.
It's fog, but sure.
Your hand is going onto the map.
That's okay.
He's
Aha.
all-encompassing.
Also, your green screen's broken.
Okay. Anyway, Sin, what are you doing? You're diving under the thing, and then Percy, what are you doing?
Am I really not just like far enough away?
Just
Yeah,
run
where
away.
the hell
Oh
is
no,
Percy?
it's everywhere.
I'm
It's
really far away.
everywhere. It just
That
started raining.
seems.
It evaporated
well,
that quickly.
I
into
would
the
just.
Sky.
I think it's just time for Percy to do like some absolutely amazing feats of monkish dexterity
Yes.
and just
spin in a circle
literally
really fast.
dodge the water.
Okay. I would say you're far enough away that at least you're not so close that it's like, oh, it's definitely gonna hit you. It should hopefully that's doable
Kind of
potentially.
shoot up in the air and weave in and out, get up above it.
So I would say that let's see. I'm gonna give so Dahlia's casting the spell.
And she gets inspiration.
And
'cause,
she-
man, that was inspiration.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna use inspiration too. I still.
Okay,
I
okay,
never
hold
used-
on. So I'm gonna say that Hermes, Dahlia, and Urist all get advantage on their roll, which I would say is probably a dex roll.
My rolls
Is it
not-
a save or a
Well,
check?
that's not.
Let's do a
Because
save.
I get that anyways.
Okay, well,
I rolled a 9.
a dex. A dex.
Dexterity.
Sin, I would say you as well get it because you are
I
taking
need
cover.
to-
I'm
Right.
Percy, you're SOL.
He's already dexterous, so
A 13, not great.
I'm
Really
gonna.
sound
By the
good.
way, I'm gonna use Flash of Genius to add 4 to Hermes' score.
okay.
Hey, thanks.
And then Percy, I'm going to say that you would be at disadvantage because you're not taking cover
But he's so
or
far
doing
away, you
anything
said.
here.
How would
So
you say that
disadvantage?
my
How would you
Um,
say that?
Do you have inspiration or something, or any sort of skill you'd like to use?
I'm trying to find the thing. I have the thing where I'm really good at dodging dexterity things. If I have evasion.
Is
Okay,
this a
all right.
save, Or are we just doing the
Lets me
skill?
dodge
This
out
is
of
a
the way
save.
very
I would say
fast.
this is a save.
So you said I get advantage as well.
Yes, basically, yeah, everybody but Percy.
Jeez.
I got 11.
Wow.
11.
Just dex, not an acrobatics or something.
Wait, if you acrobatics makes sense. Yeah. Mhm.
Sorry. Hey. I got an
Okay.
Survival. How about that?
That's not what survival does, but okay. So I would say that with these rolls, and Hermes with your boosted
Survival.
roll there, that everybody has done a remarkable job of avoiding this coming down, except for one person
No.
Wait.
who, upon seeing this giant wave of rain coming down, Lulu looked up at it and just utter terror stricken across her face, unable
Concerned.
unable to even scream or do anything. And as all of you dive out of the way and look away, you don't quite see what happens to Lulu. But a moment later, after everything is recovering, you see Lulu halfway across the river,
What?
flying and just flying away as fast as she can go.
Oh, okay. She's okay. I thought the river had taken her.
She
I don't
is
care.
not okay.
I don't care. I'm gonna go see if I can flip over my motorcycle.
So that you
Like,
jump back over and try to save Lulu?
No, so we can go to the obelisk. Duh.
Lulu.
What's changed?
Lulu.
Lulu does not respond.
oh, it's okay now. It's all done.
Wait,
Can you
she
do
was
hold person
unconscious?
to a flying thing?
No, she wasn't unconscious. We healed her.
Yeah, I did.
What?
We did heal. Okay.
Yeah, I healed her earlier. That's why she's up and.
I gotta fly after Lulu.
See you later, Percy.
Yes, Percy, go get Lulu. She seems valuable and weak here, and we don't want her to die.
Yeah, she seems super useful to us somehow.
I don't know that witch wanted her blood really bad.
Can you cast hold person on a flying thing?
Or I can't cast
You
hold person on
can.
something that's not humanoid.
Right.
You just
And-
called her a human.
A little gold elephant is not human. So
You just called her a human.
when did I call her a human?
I'm talking to the DM. He
I didn't
called
call her a human.
When?
You said person.
Persons are not humans.
Yeah.
Who's a person?
Yes, they literally
Well,
are.
Yeah, but if they're a person, then you can hold them.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
Has to be humanoid. It's not. I think
I
hold
saw that
monster
on
is
the
its own spell.
inspirational poster.
I think hold monster is its own spell.
No, it's hold something else.
Yeah, it's
because I was
hold
gonna take it
It's a
in
really good
case
spell
we
name.
encountered a dragon.
I don't think that's
Hold person- yeah, hold
Hold
something else.
something else.
Hold something else would be a great spell name. Anyway, after a moment, Lulu gets to like the edge of the river and vanishes from
It's
sight.
hold creature. I'm pretty sure.
No.
Even though I was chasing after her.
Yep,
what do
you
Vanish is
didn't make
okay?
it in time.
I'm pretty sure she's faster than you.
Well, that was a nice.
Also, yeah, she
run,
goes really
Lulu.
fast.
Cool. I'm gonna see if I
So-
can. I'm gonna ask Urist if he can help me flip over my motorcycle.
Yeah. I guess we should probably go try to hunt down Lulu, though, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Anyway,
Did anyone
Evo,
see where did she go? What happened?
she flew
Is
away.
everyone all right?
I'm fine.
We all kind of forgot to help Lulu. I kind of figured she'd, hide herself like the rest of us did.
I mean, she was closest to me, so technically it's my failing, but whatever.
I don't think it's your failing. I think it's the failing of Lulu for not knowing what the river Styx water would do, which is weird.
Well, I feel like Lulu's controlled by some really incompetent god in the sky or something, so whatever.
Aren't we all?
Huh. Huh.
Interesting. The guy was just giving
Huh.
inspiration and
Lulu does a bunch of.
advantage.
I'm just saying, Lulu does a lot of dumb shit all the time. So
Tidal wave of the river Styx on its way.
Yeah. A second splash?
Well, while this is all
The car
going on,
explodes
I'm
again.
Healing berry to full.
cool.
Yeah, I help flip the vehicle over.
Where? What happened to Lulu?
Actually, both of our vehicles are on their sides, aren't
Yes.
they?
Okay, Percy. You
Yep,
keep asking
and
what
I'm
happened to
just
Lulu, and I keep
gonna-
telling you she flew away.
I'm sorry.
That's
No.
what happened.
So Percy was flying after her.
Right, but you were very far away, and Lulu actually has a faster fly speed than
She
you.
flies like 120 feet. She's like
Yeah.
And I
speed.
just lost sight. So she didn't vanish in a magical sense. I just lost sight.
No, she like got kind of across the banks and then just sort of like blipped out of view, pretty much.
Blipped? What the hell is going on?
She blipped.
Things just blip?
I
Well-
mean, yes, I raise my hand and I say yes.
You
things
you
can
hear the
in fact
map.
Just blip.
You hear the map. Who's carrying the map?
I'm carrying the map.
The map goes.
Ugh. Hey guys, the stupid map wants to talk, and I open the map.
Does
What's
the map
up?
know where Lulu went?
Hello,
Okay, hi. What's it?
I'm the map.
I know who you are. You don't have to announce it every time.
It's fun though. Have you
For who?
announced who you are when you enter a room? It's great fun.
I don't announce to anyone who I am ever.
Next time you enter a room, try yelling, "I'm the map."
Okay, I'll try that next time. Anyway, what do you want?
Oh, just to say that, time and space are mutable here in Avernus.
Lord, right.
Things get a little weird. Linear space is sort of a suggestion.
Okay.
So what you're telling me is you as a map are completely useless.
No, I sort of work, but that's kind of why I'm insane.
Oh, I'm gonna cast Prayer of Healing on the party. So anybody that took damage, take that.
What do we
Too
get?
bad we can't
You get 12.
locate the creature.
That takes 10
anyway.
minutes. That takes 10 minutes, right?
Yep, I'm
Make
casting
food.
it.
Hold on, let me use my 10d4 also on this.
You know, I'm sorry
don't
that
get
you have a ring of
10
better healers than me,
D4.
okay, but
Can you
That's
just
what I've
like
got.
pass the ring around to people?
No, the ring is mine.
Oh, excuse. Point of
My
order.
precious.
You don't get 10d4 for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I do.
It's 1d4 every 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's been using that ring
That's
around.
still really good. It's just
I'll just take the first
pass it
one. I
around
got
to
+2.
everybody.
I think the reason I did it before is because we took an 8-hour rest, and that's
Yeah.
why I got, like, 10 of them.
Yeah.
100 D4.
That's why.
It was a lot.
All right.
We can't just abandon Lulu out here.
Lulu abandoned us.
Yeah,
She was
Lulu's not out
frightened
here
or-
anymore.
Affected by the river. I
Yeah.
don't know, but
We'll see her in a month. She'll come to her senses and come find us.
I mean, we don't
I'm gonna,
know.
I'm
Confident
gonna
us
think Lulu's
evaporate.
not gonna live out here for a month.
And like the
Oh,
map
yeah.
said, and like the map said, time is immutable. Maybe it's already been a month. Who knows?
It hasn't.
Okay, damn.
Close the map, Dahlia.
Wait,
I
that
closed the
seems like
map.
it's
Well,
across the river anyway.
Anyway, do we want to like butcher this dragon? You think it's worth any money?
Yeah, I want the heart.
Ooh,
Okay,
yes,
cool.
I definitely want the spleen.
I want some teeth.
I'll pass.
Anyone involved in this, please give me a survival check.
Ooh, yeah.
We're all just nodding at it now.
Can I roll a health
22.
check instead of a survival check?
You want to help someone?
I'd rather help one of them.
That gives them advantage.
22.
I'll
So-
give Kegel advantage.
Okay. Dahlia,
I have
what
a
are you
better-
trying to collect from the
I have a better
dragon?
Survival
The
check than
heart.
Kegel.
Okay.
I have a better survival check than Kegel.
Yeah, I'm not this amazing person at everything.
Well,
Okay.
you have
Okay.
advantage, CoolEagle.
Well, I rolled a 7.
Okay, I'll roll.
You don't have to roll for help. You just
Oh,
say, I
okay.
give them help, and they get advantage. Yeah.
No.
Oops.
No? Okay. So
I mean,
Dahlia
this is like
successfully
backup.
retrieves a dragon heart.
And I put it above my head
Badass.
and just go.
Oh, that was just for the
"Ah!"
dragon.
Yeah, it's approximately the size of your head.
Yeah.
Dahlia, did you get hit by any of that river water?
No.
You're acting a little odd.
Percy, you'd notice that as you're flying around above the river Styx, that like every once in a while, you've been above it long enough that every once in a while you see like, you know, it's gently flowing and there's little rapids here and there, and every once in a while, like one of the rapids kind of slaps up and you see like a little tendril come up toward you, and it doesn't really get close, but you get this distinct impression that it kind of wants to touch you.
I'm just looking for Lulu.
Yeah,
Or any
dude, Lulu.
signs of-
Tell you
Percy,
were pacing around
Percy.
like a loon.
Percy, knock it off. You're stressing me out.
Percy, come back and look at this dragon heart. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's huge. In perspective.
Wait, don't dragons have 2 hearts?
I don't know, maybe this one doesn't. I'm not a
I
vet.
think
I'll
so.
roll a nature check to see if dragons have 2 hearts.
Not a vet.
I rolled a 9. Do dragons?
Yes.
Yes, there is. Dragons have 4 hearts.
You pull out something that you think is the second heart.
I got like a little giblet. I'm like, yes, I found the second heart.
It looks nothing like what Dahlia's holding.
Hey, Urist, can you yank some teeth out of the dragon's head for me?
I can.
Yes,
I
you'd be better off doing it
yes.
yourself.
No, he's stronger than I am. Those things are in there.
I mean, he beat the crap out of it, so
Oh, yeah, you probably broke a bunch of its teeth, huh? Smashed its head with a
maybe
hammer?
little bit.
Anyway, we should get going. I'm gonna straddle my hog.
Do you want me to try to take a tooth out, or was that my other roll for the 10 that I rolled before?
Yeah, I think that was your survival roll. Anyway,
no, Hermes, you have to help them flip this over.
I have the lowest strength out of character. I have the lowest strength check of everybody here. I'm not helping.
All
you.
right,
I
I'll do
don't
it.
think so. Come
What do
on.
we
I'm
have-
What's your
pretty
strength check? What's your
I'll do
strength
a reverse arm
score,
wrestle.
Dahlia?
weak. It's a 2-digit number.
Mine is a 6.
Are you guys just gonna take as much time as it needs to flip this thing over?
Ugh.
Yeah,
I
Uh,
mean, aren't we
I'm not
out
gonna
of
believe it.
souls anyway?
No,
They still have fuel in them.
Fine.
we can't refuel, but they have fuel in them.
Let's go as far as we can
Yeah,
get.
you guys are. You spend a few minutes, everybody kind of working together, and you flip this thing over. It's okay.
hope.
I
The
would say,
lamest part about fighting the Lich over and over again is we can't ever loot him.
who do you want? Give me whoever a 1d20 roll from whoever you think has the best luck.
That's not me.
Probably.
A 1d20.
And then someone else give me a, let's see,
I'm gonna cry if it's bad.
a 1d4.
A
Somebody else.
1d20. Okay, here we go. I'm not pressing the button because that button's evil. Well, there you go. A 6.
The wheels on your demon grinder are supposed to be able to crush things normally if you can move through them. They appear to have been damaged to the point where like there's holes in the wheels and there's still sort of a frame there, so it'll still drive as normal, but you're not gonna be able to crush anything with it. That part is broken.
Were we doing that before?
You could
I don't
have,
know.
but you didn't.
Anyway, I'm saddling up my horse and I'm riding into the city.
What's the city?
I'm gonna make a lot of noise.
Because the boys think,
obelisk?
the girls
Did-
think you're so
did
pretty.
Yeah.
Did some of the river water hit you, Hermes?
No.
Why? do
Anyway,
that.
let's go.
Because you're
Wait.
talking about a city, and
Yeah.
I see no cities anywhere near here.
Well, I've been to hell before.
The
Okay.
city's a
It's called
construct.
law
it's
school.
fine.
There's cities all over the place.
It's pretty city here, so let's go.
Sniper guy. Small point of order. Did my immovable rod happen to get blasted
Alright,
back
I'm gonna
up
back
out
in.
of the river in the explosion?
It did not, no.
Okay.
You want to dive down there and grab it, Percy?
That was worth a lot of money.
Yeah, it
I-
was.
Yeah, you could have just used a stick,
That's what.
Well-
yeah, everything's a stick to him.
weighted down with a rock or something.
Did you just say everything is a stick to me?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it looks to me. I mean, I've got an inventory full of garbage that I would have used to. Whatever.
It
Oh,
You
happens.
can
shit, I
get
should
another
source
one if you really
Yeah,
want.
Easy come, easy go. Next
No,
holiday
they're
event.
not easy come. Are you kidding? Those are expensive.
We'll do a Valentine's Day episode, and I'll get another rod from Cupid or something.
Cupid's rod. Yeah, you're right. Cupid's
Oh,
rod.
gosh.
All right, so everybody gets onto their vehicles, and you head off toward the obelisk.
Even
Oh,
we
wait,
need a
wait,
leprechaun.
We gotta fill up the sprayer thing.
Okay.
We don't have. We're running out of fuel. Whatever. I'm
No,
gonna
yeah,
turn
yeah.
We'll
my-
have it just in case.
You fill the thing up.
That's true.
You've got about 4 hours of fuel left by the time you get to the obelisk. And at the obelisk, you see a 30-foot tall obelisk ringed by 7 smaller standing stones rising from the crest of this hill. A tall man wearing tattered robes strides between the standing stones, gesticulating wildly and screaming curses into the wind.
Hmm.
Hey, what's
Is
up?
his name Wizard
How tall is
Jeff?
this guy?
Hey,
Turn my
Zombie
vehicle
Lazarus, thank you for that subscription.
I'm gonna turn off my vehicle.
That was a weird voice.
Gonna walk off.
Subscription.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Ah!
I'm
Hello!
the map.
You're a map?
Oh god.
No
Oh,
inspiration
I'm
for that.
What?
taking
Wow.
some social advice from a map, so there you go.
I do inspiration post session.
Well, anyway,
What's up, brother?
what's up, cousin?
Hello? Hello? I'm high.
You're high.
No! That would be lovely. Do you have anything?
You know
I
what? Let
can
me
make
look. Let me
something.
look. I might.
You want a muffin?
I would love a muffin.
I give him a muffin.
Very good, thank you. Could you just step in here and hand it to me?
Step in where?
Into
Don't
into the circle?
I
Second.
throw it at him.
Okay, he catches the muffin.
Can I roll an investigation check to now that he's gestured that there's a circle? Can I investigate the surrounding area?
The standing stones form a circle around him.
Right. Can I? Is that like an Arcana check or something to see what they're doing? Their purpose is.
You would like to
Stones.
check out the stones? That would be an
Yes.
Arcana check, yes.
17.
I'm good at-
So with the 17, you can see that there are arcane runes on each one of these standing stones, and each one relates to a different school of magic. Like
Cool.
abjuration, conjuration,
Is
divination.
he stuck in between two of them? You
No,
said he
he's in, like, it's surrounded in a circle, and he's in the circle.
Are you stuck in there?
A little bit, yes. Would
So
you
why did
mind
you-
helping me?
How?
Maybe.
I would like to get out.
Okay.
Maybe
how?
we can make a contract for this. Huh?
Mm.
Huh?
What?
Hermes?
He thinks he's a
Contract?
devil.
What's it worth to you?
Oh my
Well,
God.
what do you need?
A lot.
Oh, we need
Ask them
need
for
blood.
soul coins.
We
Soul
need
coins.
soul coins.
You need
And blood.
soul coins and blood. I can help you with that, absolutely.
We need
a
the
big
blood
boy
of a.
blood.
We need big boy blood.
Big boy blood. Well, from just what does that mean
Trust me,
exactly?
I know health slang. He knows what I'm talking about. He's playing. He's playing it cool. You know what I'm talking about. I need big boy blood. Blood of a
Well,
big
you
boy.
know,
Oh,
Mad-
oh,
Madcap's a little boy, and we need a big boy.
oh! Like a powerful, like a large thing.
Big
You
boy
want some magic blood.
Yeah,
Like
I
boy
want some
with an
big boy
eye.
Ah,
blood.
okay. No. I can help you with that. I can help you with that. You get me out of here, and I'll help you get some blood.
Some big boy
Errands.
blood.
Some big boy blood.
Yeah. Also, we want soul coins.
I don't have any soul coins on
You said
me,
you'd help us with soul
but
coins.
I'll get you 2 soul coins.
Okay. So
No,
how
no,
do
no,
I
no.
how do I get rid of the
But we all want to keep our souls, just to clarify.
No. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got them in my pouch back at my house
Where's your house?
in Avernus.
Oh,
Yeah, like,
man,
where?
That's far away.
You can't really explain It's,
What is it that we need to do to free you from this
That pocket
thing?
dimension
Ah,
off of Hell's
well,
Gate Boulevard.
here's the thing. I am not totally sure. I'm gonna be totally honest. But I think I figured it out. I've been studying these stones, and I think I have figured it out.
Yes.
How long have you been in
Are
there?
you gonna explain that, or just that's it?
Well,
You figured it out.
there's the different stones, part of the different schools of magic, and if you stand in here with this obelisk, then it will give you a boost in arcane power. But I triggered some sort of thing, and now I'm trapped. So what I think if we do is if we all channel different parts of magic, and then I say the incantation, then it will free me, and I'll be empowered, and I can share some of that power with you.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
What kind of magic
Never
would you
mind.
like that
What's
dwarf
the
over there
name?
to try and channel?
What's the name of the tiefling guy that gave us the coin for the Emporium? Vithoth or something? like that?
Vogthoth.
Vogthoth. I'm just gonna yell Vogthoth. I need him to teach me how to write an infernal contract.
Okay.
Boy.
Vogthoth just poofs into the air and says,
Hey,
"You'd like to make a deal."
I would like you to teach me how to make deals
What?
via infernal I need to learn how to make infernal contracts.
Oh, interesting. You would like the power to create infernal contracts.
Right? Do I have to like give you my soul or some shit for that?
and you-
Because I'm okay with like a favor.
So to
This
be
is an
so to be
orgy
clear,
story, guys.
you'd like to be able to bargain for souls.
No, I just want contracts that are more than legally binding, if that makes sense.
That's what I said. Yes.
Okay, sure.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I don't necessarily want people. What the fuck am I gonna do with somebody's soul?
Oh,
Put
you
it
can
into that
you can
Wait,
do a
like,
lot
all
of
the
Make me
things.
alive for a day.
You can do a lot. You can do a lot. Oh, he looks around. I see you're here. With him.
Yeah. Oh shit. What do you know about this guy?
You know,
Yours.
me, me, and the guy in the circle says, "Vogthoth, don't you fuck me."
Whoa.
He says, "You know what? You know what? Me and him don't really get along. How about you call me again in a little while when you're not done here, and I'll be back then. Okay? Ta-ta." And he disappears.
So I,
Son of a bitch. Hey,
I
how do you know that?
apologize. I don't
How do you
think
know Vogthoth?
Look, that guy's an asshole. Now, everybody put your hand on a stone, and I'm gonna chant. You ready?
I'm gonna roll.
don't believe we caught your name.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's very cool.
My name?
Yes.
Yeah,
My name is Carl.
Okay.
I don't believe
Oh,
that.
Everybody who has like the really high perception that you guys have saw that he was like holding his wizard robe, and he like checked it real quick before he said Carl.
With a C or a K?
With a C. No, a K.
Carl. How,
K's more
how can my
believable.
dwarven magic
K's are
be-
cooler. Yeah, no, dwarven magic's great. How about you,
though? Wouldn't
transmutation,
it be
that
like-
one. Come touch that one.
Don't touch it, Urist.
But it does look fun to touch.
Don't touch
How
it,
long
please.
have you been here?
It's a rock,
Carl?
so.
Honestly, I don't. It's been years. It's been a lot. It's been years.
Who
Okay,
put you into this
I'm gonna activate-
unfortunate circumstance?
He said he put himself into it.
Right.
Yes. I'm going to activate my bullshit detector. I rolled a 26.
What? Oh, insight.
check.
What are you specifically? What are you trying to?
Okay, so we figured out that his name. I'm basically positive since you said we perceived that he was clearly looking for a name to give us. I'm not gonna bother with that. I'm just.
I kind of.
He's obviously not who he says he is. I'm mostly interested in if he actually put himself in there.
You think that was probably a bit of a fib as well?
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that you're sealed in there for a reason, and you didn't put yourself in there.
Okay, maybe.
Okay.
But listen. It's someone put me in here, and they're a real dick, and it's not good, right?
I'm gonna
So,
be like,
but I
Gargoth,
can
do you know
help
this
you.
guy? Gargoth, do you know this guy?
Gargoth says, "I've heard of an obelisk."
Okay.
I do not know this person in particular,
Okay.
but I believe the obelisk is controlled by a pit fiend.
Oh. Do you know the name of the pit fiend?
I do not.
Okay. Hey, this is the first time you've given me anything close to actual information, so I appreciate it. Thank you.
Promised I would help.
That's true. Indeed, you did.
You're a liar, so.
Well, I don't know if he can lie to me, because unfortunately I made a contract with him, so here we are. I can't get rid of him.
What do pit fiends look like?
It's fucking terrifying.
Big boys. They
Balrogs.
Big boys.
They look like
big ones.
Balrogs.
Pit fiend.
Are they known to
I'm gonna
shape
ask
shift?
Gargith if a pit fiend is considered a big boy.
Yes.
For like, you know, if we're talking about like big boy blood.
Yes.
Okay. If I tossed you into that circle of stones, would that break our contract?
I'd rather you didn't.
Well, I'm just like, could you bleed that guy for us?
That I don't really bleed people. I have a lot of fire.
That's fair. And fire generally.
There's
just,
not a lot of
cauterizes
blood,
wounds
right?
sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, where is this pit fiend even supposed to be? We're at the obelisk, and
Probably in this circle.
It's
What?
probably the
Hey,
dude
there's no
defending
pit
you.
fiend. Look at me. Look. You let me out, I'll get your blood. Isn't that what you want? I'll sign a thing. You want me to sign a thing?
What's your actual name?
If I tell you, are you gonna do the thing?
It
That's-
depends on what your actual name
It
is.
100% is dependent.
I
I'm
will
not
tell you this: we will
agreeing to a
not do
goddamn
the
thing.
thing if you don't tell us.
Very
Yes,
fine.
That's a
Fine.
contract that I'll sign, motherfucker.
That's reasonable. My name is Anthony.
No,
God
is
damn
it
it.
Tony?
It's Anthony the Wizard.
I'm gonna
I don't
leave.
trust
What?
anybody.
No. Look, I just need people to channel the magic, all right?
And then
I'm
you're gonna
confident
kill
this
us
will
or
work.
something.
Look, I trust this guy. He seems
Cranky.
up and up.
Thank you for that subscription.
Honest, Urist, I'm gonna be real with you. I love you. You're a great guy. And I know you're not dumb, but you're being kind of dumb.
No, look, the dwarf gets it. The dwarf's cool. Come on.
Look, one time my friends locked me in the keggery, and you know it was fun at first, but then it got real bad and real dark.
Look, I promise that as far as I know,
Oh my god.
this won't hurt you or kill you.
But will you hurt us or kill us?
Well, I can't from in here, now can I? And if you
That's
let me
not the
out,
question.
and if you let me out, I won't, and I'll help you get some blood. Well, you need powerful magical creature blood? I have some.
Because you are
Is
a
it
powerful
coursing
magical
through your
creature.
veins?
Yeah, is it coursing through
I'm
your
a
veins?
very powerful wizard, all right? I'll give you some of my blood.
I don't really want to help the wizard, but you know.
Shitty wizard.
Look,
Truth-
we need the blood. That's the main thing, and he's gonna give us soul coins. So
Oh, I'm sorry, Percy. What were you saying?
Percy, Hermes, sidebar.
Yeah,
Take
I'll
a
go walk
sidebar.
over to the motorcycle. He
All
can't
right,
hear
we're
us
gonna
over the
take a
screams of the
sidebar.
engine.
Yeah,
We'll
I
face
forgot
away
the
from
engines
so
are
he
always just. Ah!
And we'll face away from him so he can't read our lips. What's up, Percy?
Do you think it's possible that you could draw up some sort
Birds
of
don't
contract?
have lips.
Oh, that's a good point. He can't read my lips. I think it's possible that I could write up some sort of contract. I was asking the
this
guy to
gentleman.
teach me how to write infernal contracts,
Well-
and he pussied out. He left.
But I mean, you've seen some examples. You have your own experience.
Oh, that's
Perhaps
true.
you could.
Okay.
Copy and paste.
Hermes
So this
is
is
gonna
you
try-
don't need this man. You don't need this
Okay.
creature's soul. We just need to,
Let's
you
see.
know, the nature of where we are might have some sort of power in the binding.
What? So everybody else that's over. What do you want me to agree to? What are we doing?
What's your name?
I told you I'm Anthony.
Yeah, you're Anthony on the fucking map. What's your name?
Okay, look. I have another name, but it's hard to pronounce, and I don't like it.
Fine.
And
I'm
people are
very open to
judgmental.
languages.
Oh, I know this. He's a devil. He's a devil because they don't want to give their names because then they have power.
No, that's a whole different thing. That's not.
But it says it in my book. See? And I hold
Is that a children's coloring book?
it.
That was
No,
a picture
no.
book.
I got
Does
it
any of
from a
the
very
pictures look like this guy?
very esteemed place.
Why have you colored on the front of it?
Don't worry about that.
So, Percival, has inspired Hermes. I'm going to look at the contracts I do have. Are they magical in nature, or is it like specifically like the writing? I'm gonna just like pour over them, like deep.
The like physical objects you have are not magical.
Right.
But you know that there is a kind of a latent magic in the air that binds it together.
So maybe it's just any contract written in hell. It's like
it's so the knowing what you know from devil studies and that kind of thing. Basically, the power structure of hell, the agreements that are made are enforced by the ruling archdevils. Like Asmodeus as the like Lord Archdevil of all hell, of all the 9 hells, is kind of the backbone that helps these contracts take hold. So once you've made this agreement, there is a magical force that compels that contract. That's part of your blood and your soul and the devil's whole essence and all of that.
And if he breaks it, we can sue him, and then we can do our court episode.
okay. So if I write a contract, will it work? Is there any way that I can gain that information?
Well, what kind of contract are you writing?
I would like to write a contract that if we do this deed for him, he will fulfill his end of the bargain and never fucking talk to us again after we get what we want from him. And he will never interact with us in any way, shape, or form, directly or indirectly, ever again. Period. That's what I want.
Restraining order.
Yes, I would like a restraining order. A one-way restraining order.
So if you just write that and have him sign it, there's nothing magically binding.
Okay.
That will keep him from doing that. You could sue,
Also,
sure.
If he doesn't sign his real name, who gives a crap about a
That's
contract?
a good point too.
Look, tell you what.
Damn,
Tell you
I
what.
don't even have contracts down here.
I've told you my nickname. If you try this for me, I'll tell you my name.
Give us some of your blood first.
And I can't.
Why?
Because I can't exit the circle.
Is there a force field? Like if I don't want to put my hand in there. It seems like a bad idea.
But you gotta stick with the.
No, as you so he holds up the muffin like things can come in the circle. We just can't leave the circle.
Why can't you leave the circle?
That's the person who put me in here did that.
Who put you in there?
I shouldn't say their name.
That's too damn bad. I shouldn't help you.
Well, okay. I can't say their name.
Okay, what's your name?
Anthony.
Okay, what's your name?
And the name of the person who put you in here is.
I literally can't. It's a magical effect. It won't.
Rumpelstiltskin or something?
Who's a Rumpelstiltskin? What?
What's your real name?
Well, okay. Are you not? You're not gonna be weird about it?
It fully depends.
Well, then why would I tell you?
Okay, you're right.
This just feels prejudiced.
Okay, you're right. I don't discriminate. I've got a pit fiend and a shield that I'm carrying around.
Look at our motley crew here.
Gargot says, "No, you don't.
Is Percy calling Motley?
I'm not a pit fiend.
Don't worry about it, Gargith. I'm using you as a bargaining chip. Shut the fuck up.
This feels rude."
I don't care. Do something about it.
Now, the Hidden Lord's feelings are hurt.
I'd be like, do something about it.
Oh my god, stop bullying the shield.
We built up a rapport.
You there in the armor. Will you help? You seem reasonable.
How about you whisper your name to me? I won't.
Are you
laugh.
gonna be
I
prejudiced about it?
have
He
the
said his name was
capacity.
Anthony.
Everybody raise your hand if you're gonna be prejudiced about it.
I'm a half-elf, man. I'm a half-elf lawyer. I'm the most hated person in all of Baldur's Gate. I have no right to be prejudiced. Come on.
Fine. If it'll help, you go. Okay, will you at least consider helping me if I tell you my name?
I'm considering helping you right now. And you
Okay.
haven't even told me your name yet.
Well, great. Then let's just do that then.
I said I'm considering it.
Okay, fine.
You gotta push me.
My name is Obelux. All right.
Is that infernal in nature? I speak languages.
It's Obelux. All right.
I mean, listen to his name. Does that sound infernal to you?
It's a weird
Infernal in
name.
real life. Waffles.
It
Or is
seems
anything in your
normal a
book
name
about
as any I've come
Ubelux?
across.
Can you spell that?
Do we recognize that name from anything? I don't think we do.
No, you don't.
Okay. I have no idea
Okay,
what this
cool.
is.
Are you sure I talked to weird infernal people
Sniper.
in my head?
You definitely haven't talked to Ubelux, no.
I haven't talked to him, but maybe somebody else has talked to him.
Do we think he's telling the truth now? Finally.
Yeah, that's definitely his real name.
I think you just said some consonants and vowels in a row, and now we're just gonna
My
wait.
name is
Ah, yes.
Okay, so Obelix, I'm gonna call you Anthony. So Tony,
I like that better. It sounds better, right?
it sounds great. Rolls right off the tongue. Here's
So-
the deal.
Yep.
You didn't come at it straight on from the beginning. You kind of came at it sideways, and that's not how you build trust.
Well, look, we're in hell. People are very
some people
manipulative
don't
and mean, and so I try and present. Nobody wants to talk to Ubelux. They want to talk to Carl,
don't
right?
wanna
Carl
talk to
seems
Carl.
like a guy you can have a beer in hell with.
You have
I
beer?
agree. I would love some beer if you
You
have
have
some beer.
I can get you some.
Let's just
So
vote on this already.
some guy from a shop at the Wandering Emporium sent us out here.
Okay.
Do you know that guy? He had
No.
weird tentacle hands, I think.
Oh, that guy, the
Slimy
Icker guy.
ears. He had
Yeah, the Icker
ears.
snail.
The Icker guy. Yeah, I know the Icker guy.
How do you know the Icker guy?
I used to buy Icker every once in a while.
That's
What's
one
it?
done.
As
What's
you
Icker?
do.
What's Icker used for?
Oh, a lot of stuff. You don't want to touch it, or that happens to you.
Oh, that's why he's all fucked up.
Yeah. He trades in it, and there's accidents. He's still got fingers, but they're on the end of those tentacles. It's weird.
Yeah, it's
Hmm.
very bizarre. You seem like an okay guy, Obelix. How can I help you?
Okay, so I just need
I'm a
everybody
Skyrim NPC.
pick a magic stone, put your hand on it, and then think about magic, and then I'll chant the thing.
Hey, Urist,
hmm
what do you think about magic?
I don't believe it exists.
Well, sorry, Obelix.
What? No, that's fine. That'll work. That counts.
That counts.
Magic doesn't
So-
exist.
Look, I just need you to touch the stones and then concentrate.
Void of thought count as a thought.
This doesn't make any
And
sense.
you're saying nothing
Just
terrible
if you're
can happen to any of
here,
us?
you'll assist me in channeling the streams of magic. The stones get activated when you touch it. Go, poke one, and they light up.
I'll poke
Urist
one.
pokes
Fuck
one.
it.
Yeah.
It goes whoom, and like the little rune on it lights up.
Ooh.
Sounds like we'll be acting as
What color?
conduits.
Which one are you touching?
Fuck
I'm
it.
not touching any of them.
I ain't touching these.
I'm gonna touch the one
I asked
for.
what color their stones turned.
I'm gonna touch the one for the necromancy, and I'm just gonna
Purple.
rest.
That
up
one's
against it.
purple. Yeah.
I'm gonna rest up against the necromancy one,
Okay.
like with my back. I'm not touching it with my hand. I'm
Sure.
tired.
No, yeah,
I
that's
don't
fine.
wanna-
Guessing divination's blue.
Yeah, like a light blue.
I'm good at
Necromancy
this
is how I
game.
cast like my resurrection spell, so I'm hoping if I get a boost of some sort from doing this stupid shit, maybe it'll be the necromancy.
All right, so everybody else, if we could I'll do the thing.
Urist will touch the evocation.
That makes
Okay.
sense. Maybe Urist will be able to spit fire when he
Let's
gets real
hope.
mad.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do you think this man in armor will be able to channel magic?
It's channeling through my armor just fine.
Yeah, that'll
Do
work.
magic all
You
the
have a
time.
body inside of your armor.
What do you mean?
Sen has a small gnome inside of his armor, right?
Oh, there's a gnome in there. Love gnomes.
Sure.
Love no.
That's what Dahlia said. There's a gnome in there, and I.
Yes, she has a lot of spinning plates on this theory of what is happening here.
I'm going to
Anyway.
go over to the abjuration
Okie dokie.
stone.
Man, we're all
So,
gonna
it
fucking
just
die.
leaves-
Does everybody have characters ready? By the way,
For,
Yeah,
for
I do.
death, yes, I do.
Urist never
Yeah.
dies.
I think I'll
Okay.
make a gnome
so
next.
we're just gonna shuffle character sheets, right? We're all gonna pass our character sheets to the
Yeah.
right. and then
Okay,
we'll
hold
just
on, hold
change
on.
the name and play the character.
So,
Congratulations, Waffles. You're Goku.
What? I mean, I'll play a monk.
Hermes, you are
Not
touching
going
the
to.
necromancy. Sin,
Yeah.
you're touching abjuration.
Mhm.
Dahlia, what are you touching?
I haven't decided if I'm going to.
Okay. Percy, an Urist.
I'm touching evocation.
Okay.
And
What's
Because I
left?
hate myself.
There is abjuration,
Divination.
conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation,
There's
illusion,
not enough of us to touch each of the
Yeah,
fucking
that's
pillars.
necromancy, transmutation.
There's not
There's
enough of
too
us to
many
touch each of the
stones.
pillars.
No, that's okay.
Wait a minute.
Exactly.
Look, I haven't had anybody try it. It should at least weaken it, and then I can do more stuff from there.
Well, is it weakened right now with the two of us?
Well, I have to do the ritual, and I don't want to
Well,
waste
you,
it.
You know what? You three
Where's
don't.
the obelisk
I'm
at?
gonna be like
In
you
the
two-
middle of the circle.
You two don't do anything yet, because
The
if something
obelisk
terrible
is in the
happens to
middle of
us,
the
you'll need to
circle?
get us out of here.
No, we need as many people as possible.
Just try with the three.
I can only do it every, like, year.
We'll come
Have you
back.
seen a small
We will not
elephant
come back.
zoom by?
A small elephant? No.
It was yellow and it could fly.
Are you okay?
What's it
Yeah,
called?
sure.
I don't know what they're called.
A hollyphant?
Huffalump.
Mm.
That one. Yeah. A huffalump.
A heffalump.
Name was Lulu.
All right, so
Don't tell him people's names. Are you nuts?
Mr. Aarakocra?
Are we sure this is a good idea?
No,
No.
we are not.
What about the divination one? You look like a seeing eye bird. That's
That's fucked up.
That's racist.
Is
that was
racist?
that was a compliment. I'm sorry.
Well, I do
Yeah,
have
all birds have great eyesight, so
rather
they can kill
exceptional
prey.
eyesight. I'll touch the damn stone.
Mm.
This is a bad idea. Why are we touching these stones?
I don't know.
Because
Yay,
I just
there you
want
go.
Okay, okay, and the halfling.
Nope, you got 4 people. Let's see how this works. Let's go.
Fully table talk. The reason that I just decided to say fucking touch a stone is because we spend hours debating whether or not to do one
Oh,
of these
yeah.
things, and then we
Yeah, that's what I'm
inevitably do it anyway.
Yeah.
That's fine. Anyway, 4 people. Let's go.
You're not really? It would really help.
You don't know if it would help or not, dude.
I'm pretty sure.
She's tiny. She can't channel that much magic anyway, right, Dahlia?
Yeah, look at me. I'm a ranger.
No, I can see the mat. You've got to focus right there.
Nope, that's a
don't
gun.
know.
I'm a wizard. I can see other wizard people.
Well, that's too
I
bad.
resent the fact that you called me a wizard, so I am not helping you.
No, I
fucked
said
up.
wizard people. You're
Nope,
like a
nope, once it's
wizard.
over, you fucked up big time, Tony.
Wow.
It's over, Tony.
Wow. Oh,
Sorry.
she hates.
All right, fine. We got 4. We'll
Yeah,
try.
called her
What
a
about
wizard, that's it
what
for
about
you,
the
buddy.
robot bear? That can try.
No, Barry
No.
already died earlier today.
Yeah, Barry's he's good.
We try not to kill Barry more than 2 times.
He tried not to kill Barry more than once a day.
Okay. No, I'm getting a sense of your group now. Okay. Let me.
Blood people.
Yeah,
I
if
haven't
we
been
want
concussed
blood.
in
You,
All
you
right.
feel like that should have tipped you off.
I'm gonna touch this obelisk and I'm gonna chant for a minute. Everybody, hold on and concentrate.
Go hide behind the cars.
Good
Ready?
Yep.
No.
This sucks.
Here we go. And so Obelux starts chanting,
You know, Obelix kind of sounded like Obelisk.
and
I wonder if
after.
she was lying to us. I'm saying this while he's chanting.
He goes, "Shut up!" and keeps chanting. And after a minute, lightning strikes the obelisk and shoots out amongst the standing stones and like runs in a ring along the standing stones. Everybody touching one takes
40 damage.
19 damage
Okay.
and suffers an additional effect based on which stone you're touching.
Yay!
So,
I'm a lich now.
Sin, you're touching the abjuration stone.
Yes.
Abjuration.
For the next 24 hours, Sin, you get a +2 bonus to your AC.
Ah,
Nice.
nice. That's what I was hoping for.
Percy, you're touching the divination stone.
Uh-huh.
For the next
future sight.
hour, you gain the benefits of a true seeing spell, which I actually need
at
to
Obelix.
look up. Hold on. Which I need to look.
Are you okay, Waffles?
I'm fine, the stupid cat.
Okay. I don't know if your camera got moved or if you fell.
I
didn't
didn't
could've-
fall. I'm sitting down.
Chairs can fall over.
This chair will not fall over.
Urist, you take 11 damage as the evocation standing stone has 5 magic missiles shoot out of the top and then come back down on top of you.
That's fair.
And
Hey, you know,
then
that's what I'm here for.
Hermes, you take 30 necrotic damage
Oh, I'm down.
from the necromancy stone.
I'm down.
Put the ring on him quick.
Yeah.
As soon as like all this happens, there's lightning exploding everywhere. Ubelux runs at the edge of the circle and then slams into it and bounces off and lands on the ground and just going fuck, 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 fuck.
I popped my head out from behind the truck. So that didn't work, huh?
Percy, standing in front of you now, is you're the only one who sees this. Nobody else sees this. There's a full ass pit fiend on its back, going fuck, fuck.
Did
Weird.
anyone even? I think we were doing a lot of crosstalk. Did anyone even hear me when I said, "Can pit fiends shapeshift"?
Yes, I
Oh,
heard
no,
that.
I heard that.
I heard you.
Okay. We just didn't address it.
Nope.
Do you roll a death save as soon
I
as you hit
assumed he was a
0?
pit fiend.
Oh, it's every 6 seconds. No, so.
Okay.
With a
So
name
I'm just
like
going to
Obelix.
I'm just going to hope that every Hermes go. "Ugh."
Yeah, there was like a zzz,
Safe Hermes.
Oh,
He sounds like he's dying.
I got shot with some magic missiles, so is everybody else okay? I assume you all took damage, right?
Yeah.
That's how people talk. I took damage.
Some, but I'm okay.
Yeah, I'll cast Cure Wounds on Hermes.
Hey, thanks.
Let me see. You get 8 healing.
Do I get any cool effects other than death?
No, that was it.
Bummer. I should touch the
How would you
enchantment one
choose necromancy?
because I
I'm
thought
pretty
it might
sure I
make
can
me
shoot
a
magic
lich.
missiles now because they hit me.
But you don't believe in magic.
They're inside my body now.
And that's what his reason. That's why he has that reasoning, Hermes.
So Percy can see the pit fiend.
Did Percy make it clear that he sees a pit fiend?
Percy would make it clear that he sees a pit fiend.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, and you guys all see Percy's eyes are like glowing now.
What? Percy, are you okay? Can you see?
A friend here seems to. The ritual has inadvertently revealed himself.
As
Well, our search for the big boy has concluded.
oh, hey, Obelix, fuck you, man. You said we wouldn't get hurt.
I didn't know. I told you I thought you wouldn't get hurt.
Hey, man, you're an asshole and a liar,
I'm not. I didn't lie.
but you're an asshole.
Well, that's reasonable. But look, okay. I've been in here for so long.
Who put you there?
I can't say.
Can't see that. This is
Something
Percy-
We tried, so
This is
instead
a-
of the soul coins,
Percy,
give us blood and we'll come back in a year.
Percy, you do notice that Urist, floating above Urist's head, is like a ghostly little icon of a contract.
What?
Oh shit, that's badass.
Because he's bound by a
Because he's
contract.
bound by a contract.
Shit.
Says, okay, all right, look, real talk. And he like sits down cross-legged and looks at all of you. Here's the deal. I got put in here because somebody hated me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Somebody powerful.
A real dick. And the only way to get out is that I have to have someone else agree to take my place.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that makes sense.
Okay.
And obviously, that's not gonna happen because we're in fucking hell. And so I have to try other things, and so this didn't work. So
I've got a
I
question.
genuinely didn't try and hurt you. I didn't know it would do that. It's kind of fun, though.
It was pretty fucking.
Well,
I've got a
I feel like
question. What would you give me if I took your place? What? Just curious.
What do you
What's it
want?
worth to you? What's it worth to you?
Well, you note you will be trapped in here for all eternity.
Correct. What's it worth to you?
What do you?
What is eternity worth to you?
What do you want? Because I can
Want to
give
know
you.
what your price is. What would you give me?
What you
Just
want? You want rich? I mean, you're not gonna be. I'll come bring you food every day.
Yeah, food tastes bad down here.
I'll bring you good food every day.
How?
I can do that.
I don't know.
Okay.
As a half elf, I don't think I would want to have to be stuck somewhere because you don't sleep, and that seems like bad.
I'd only be
Boring.
here for like 90
Yeah.
years before I died.
Yes, real boring. Oh, to be clear, if you die in here, you're still in here.
So I'm immortal if I'm in there?
No.
No, you'll die, but then your soul will stay in here.
Am I like sentient as a soul?
Yeah.
So effectively,
So
sure.
I'm immortal if I'm in there.
Okay.
Immortal, damned for all eternity. You know.
Basically the same thing.
It's all about perspective.
I mean,
Mr.
one has a
Truth as your
negative
friend.
connotation, but they
And
are the
partner.
same thing.
Oh, I'm not saying that I'm going to go in there for it. I'm asking what he'd give me.
Well, this seems moot.
You want riches? You
So-
want me
How
to?
am I going to spend
I'll
riches
feed
if
your
I'm inside there,
goats.
dumbass?
I don't know. Maybe you got relatives. Look. You tell me what you want.
I don't think you can give me what I want.
We'll never know because you don't even know.
Can
That's
we?
correct. That's
I
deep.
want to know if
Character
I can
development.
hurt
No.
that pit fiend inside the circle.
Now that's a good question.
Now we're cooking with gas.
No.
Did the pit fiend just say that to me?
Yeah.
I don't believe him.
I
Anybody
throw
got
a javelin at him.
Yeah, throw a javelin.
The javelin hits the circle and then turns and flies straight up in the air and back off into the distance.
How come the
so-
muffin went
muffin
through?
flew
Throw
in?
the muffins.
Look.
Throw up the line and throw the
You
muffins.
you can't target. You can't hurt people inside. Otherwise, you could just kill me and then I'd be free.
But you said your soul would be in there forever. You
I
have a soul?
am. Look, he can tell. I don't have one. That's not how we work.
So then you would just your death, you just go to the void. There's
Well,
nothing
I'd
after your
rather
life?
not do that.
Right.
But
Into cinders.
So are you immortal?
I mean, kinda.
Can you die of old age?
No,
So yes,
no, we don't do that.
you will have. Okay, so how long have you been in here? Have you been
Look,
keeping
I
track?
I tried to explain this. Time doesn't really work the same way. There's not a day and night cycle here.
That makes sense.
A long time.
Would you guess more than 5 days?
It sucks.
Talking years, millennia,
Oh, years.
decades?
Yeah, a
Centuries.
lot. Why does that matter? Let me out.
Because I just want to. Your mental fortitude
Here,
is incredible.
Look,
that you're not
look.
like a drooling.
Well, look.
bile.
I get to eat people who do walk in here sometimes, so that's fun.
Oh, goodbye. I'm getting on my
No,
motorcycle.
listen. Listen. Carl here was an asshole, all right?
How
So,
did Carl? Wait, if Carl
So-
walked in there, why
Uh-huh.
did he walk out? Because
He didn't agree,
He didn't agree?
to switching spots.
oh, you can walk in, and then when I tried to explain that he had to stay in here and I was gonna leave, he said, no, I'm not gonna do that, so I ate him.
Okay.
You ate him.
Yeah, Carl's a dumbass. He deserved to die.
Yeah, no, I agree. He was a real dick about it. Anyway,
He was a wizard, right?
if you can find someone who would want to be in here,
Oh, my
I will give you some of my blood
Holy
for
shit.
whatever you need.
So now we've got our main
Again.
quest, and then we've got like 5 subquests, and now we're getting a like 6th sub
Yep.
quest added to this list.
What kind of quests are you guys on? Holy shit.
Hey, that's none of your damn business, you lying sack of shit.
Well, I'm bored, all right?
You know
I
what?
think he's a lion sack of blood.
I didn't lie.
would
I
think
don't.
so.
You know what? I'll quickly regale him with the tales of our journey.
God, quickly.
How long does this take? Because I'm going to be healing.
Oh, yeah.
Down and eat a frickin'
Yeah, can I
muffin.
borrow
Take a
your
little nap.
ring?
Lord, I'll throw him a bone. He might be interested.
I don't know.
Sorry.
Are we taking a short rest while you explain
Yeah.
all this?
For 4 hours.
That the short rest is 1 hour.
Sure.
I'll say like so.
4 short
it all
rests.
started when
I think it's gonna
Elturel
take
fell.
4 hours to explain it.
I'll say
All right.
far long ago, the gates of hell opened outside of Elturel. and
All
there
right.
was a bloody-
So you guys take a short rest as this happens.
And I'll tell him the whole story that I don't actually know, but Hermes does.
So we can roll hit die? Is that what's happening?
If you
This
would
is
like to
just my
spin
passive
some hit
healing.
die, yeah.
What do you do with the short rest? Just hit
We can
that?
roll
You can
hit die,
spend hit
right?
die.
will
Can I
roll
be
a
short
couple
resting
times.
while I'm telling him this story?
Yeah, absolutely. You can talk
Okay,
while
it's
you're
not,
short
like,
resting.
strenuous, right?
Unless you're doing like, Unless you want to make performance checks or
I'm
something.
not, like, doing a performance check. He seemed bored. He said he was bored. How many hit die can I roll?
That's
How many do you have?
Oh,
Yeah, like if you have 8, so you can roll.
you regain your hit die on a long rest. So, or
this is
some
how
of
I've
your
never
hit
Used my
die.
hit die before.
Yes.
Me neither.
This is how it's supposed to work.
Yeah, we never do short rests. So,
That's
Actually, I'm
Oh.
gonna do one more. Why
I
not?
rolled 4 of them. Is that how it works? Do I add anything to it?
nope.
You-
That's it.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Cool.
so
So I can just.
So he has explained that if you can find someone who is willing to take his place, knowing the full consequences of that, then he will be free,
Modifiers when you click the button. I don't have
Yeah.
a time modifier. It doesn't matter.
and he
That's why you
will
didn't add it.
gladly give you some of his blood.
Okay.
Does
Do
anyone
you
know
have-
anyone?
Well, if he had any
Wait.
leads, he would have like been chasing them, right?
So
But
they
he
have
can't
to
leave.
agree.
I can't chase shit. I'm trapped in a circle.
They have
Oh
to
well, then do you know
agree.
anybody that might want to be bored for all eternity?
No.
Do you think we could get like a madcap to come here? They're fucking insane. They might say yes. We just kidnap an
I-
imp or some shit.
I don't know if that would work since they're not fully in control of their facilities.
Oh, so it has to be like a legally binding agreement.
They have to understand what they're getting into.
Well,
So
You
you,
can't-
you
don't
basically
understand
want us to
anything.
find somebody that wants to agree for you to eat them.
No, I'm not gonna eat them. They are
But
gonna
they're going to
stay
die
in
either way.
here, and I'm
They're not
gonna
gonna die.
leave.
They're gonna be stuck in here forever. Okay, but when you leave, you're just gonna like be a dick and like go on this crazy rampage and kill us, right?
No, I'm gonna give you my blood, and then I'm gonna go do some shit to the person that put me in here.
So
That
you're
sounds fine to
you're
me.
actually going to be like grateful for the help we give you. You're not just gonna be like, ah, fuck you, you fell for it.
No, yes, definitely.
I'm gonna roll inside. on
The
that.
grateful
Yeah, me
part.
too.
He
The
seems
way that he said,
trustworthy to
the way
me.
he said that did not feel good to me. Damn.
19.
He seems like he's being very truthful.
Yeah.
Okay.
28.
Well, I have no
He's
idea where to
definitely
find
being
such-
truthful. He has no intentions to harm you if you let him
Yeah,
out.
why would he?
Okay, cool. So
Alright,
we'll be
well,
back.
let's
And
find
probably
some.
the person who put him in there is just as big of an asshole as he is. Everyone
Yeah.
down here is an asshole.
No, that's definitely true.
Every down here's. I'm gonna be like, hey Gargoth, do you want to go in there for him?
Hey, wait a second. Bird, come here. Not here, but come up to it.
Come closer.
Yes, I'm listening.
Are you walking up to the circle?
Yeah, not inside.
So
Outside.
he leans down and gets real close to you and sniffs
Uh-huh.
and says, "I'll give you a freebie, just to prove that I'm helpful, and maybe you guys will find me. So it's a long shot, but the person who put me in here, their taint is on you."
You let somebody rub their taint on you, Percy?
Oh. This is truth, please. This is serious business. Huh. Someone we've encountered
Just him?
here.
That's the only one I smell it on.
I'll let him smell me.
No,
This is
it's
important.
okay. I don't want to.
I'm
You
gonna,
don't have to go up to him and put your face in his nose.
Smell me.
I'm just saying if it's on any of the other ones of us. you know.
Huh. All right.
Probably smells
Okay, well,
good.
let's all watch some VODs. Let's take a break. I'll watch the last
Yeah, we're gonna
episode.
hit the archives.
You can all just pick a different VOD to go watch.
Now,
Okay,
hold on.
can you tell us if the
Interesting.
person's like a devil or a human?
I can't give
Okay, you can't.
details.
That's all I'm asking.
Is it
I
a
say-
bird?
Could it?
I can't
bigger than
answer
a
questions that will help you here.
I'm gonna build I'm gonna build a
Athletic
guess
character?
who board with a bunch of pictures of people we've ran into.
I love playing.
Urist,
Guess Who.
draw everyone we've met in hell.
Okay. I get out my crayon.
No. Out of character.
Wait a minute. It
What
doesn't.
else?
Wait a minute. It literally doesn't matter who put them in here because it's not like they're gonna agree to go in here. If the person who put you in here dies, can you leave?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Okay. So let's not bother looking for. It doesn't fucking matter who put them in here.
No, it
But it's
doesn't.
a mystery.
Who gives a shit?
We'll figure it out
Urist
later.
does.
Can I roll an investigation check at this point and get some weird like flashback, like putting a bunch of shit
that's what I was
together in
gonna
my
say,
mind?
like-
No.
This seems
equations.
like a dead end, and we need to find Big Boy Blood.
Okay. Yep,
Well,
you're
here's
right.
the big boy. We found them. We found
Yeah,
him.
but who's gonna
And
go
I-
in there?
Alright,
have a guess
countless
on where
big
Feels
boys
oddly
out.
demeaning for you to call me a big boy, but all right.
Are
You're
you big?
huge. You're big. You can drop the facade, by the way.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see what a pit fiend looks like.
They're big and scary.
Oh, all right. It's like
Hey,
he's on fire. It's
Can I, like-
frightening.
Can I like Google a pit fiend image now?
Have you seen what the Balrog looks like from the Lord of the Rings? That's
Yeah.
what a pit
Fuck.
fiend looks
But
like.
he's like huge.
Yeah, he's gigantic and
You are a big
terrifying.
boy.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
What
His
the fuck? You
blood's
said you were-
boiling.
You are a big
Oh, he's
boy.
100% gonna murder us if we let him out.
No, I'm not.
Hey,
Roll 29.
Hey.
It's not.
hey, Urist.
No,
Wait,
What did we say about being prejudiced? Come on, man.
All right, we'll party with Tony later.
I will place some of my blood in a vial for you.
Can you
Right,
not
you can
talk
throw it
like
out then,
Carl
right?
while you're in this form?
No, this is how I sound.
Oh, does your throat hurt?
No,
If
Want
we
a
keep
lozenge?
talking to him for another
it
hour, I
burns
bet it
just
will.
like it's supposed to be.
Okay. Hey, Urist, I'm just saying, you really shouldn't be prejudiced because you are a drunkard dwarf, and that like just checks so many like.
Wow. Wow.
Wow, wow, man, wow.
And I'm an asshole
No.
lawyer.
Look at him. He's huge. I peed my pants looking at him.
About this.
I'm not
blood-
gonna lie, that makes me feel good. It's good to know I still got it. Mm.
I like this guy now.
He hasn't
Hello,
felt this good in
sir.
years.
Cower! Cower before me! Yes? What?
Yes, I'm a like 2.5 foot little person down here.
He
Hi.
crouches down.
I don't need you to crouch. That's demeaning. Anyway,
I couldn't hear you!
you
It's
can.
for me,
smell
not
but
for
you.
you.
couldn't Hear me?
Look, I don't want to talk about it. What do you got?
No. It's about what you got. About this vial of blood. Where is it?
I don't have a. The blood is in me.
Yes. Okay. Quick. Come on. Vial of blood.
What?
You give us a vial of blood.
I can't pass things out of the circle.
I gave you a. Stick it in the muffin and throw the muffin back to me.
No, things come in, they don't go out.
What
It's a
happened to the
Prison Break
javelin that you
episode.
threw in there?
How about
That
you
javelin's
give
like
so
has
much
traveled
that
way
it
far away.
pulls up into the circle? Maybe it'll trickle out.
No,
You're
it.
telling him
look.
to just slit his wrists. and
He
sit
he
there?
like scuffs dirt towards it, and you just see it like brush up against like an invisible
Look,
barrier.
look, we have to go bring somebody who's willing to sacrifice their life to sit in this circle
And-
for our
and
friend
eternal soul.
Tony here, and their
Tony.
immortal soul. Yes. It seems like a very hard sell. I'm going to be honest. with
He
you.
he turns back into Tony, says, "Well, look, if you find somebody, if you it doesn't have to be a human. It doesn't have to be somebody with a soul. You could find a devil. It's just got to be somebody who understands what they're getting into.
I found a
So,
bug on the
Can we-
ground. He
can
said
we
he would
threaten-
do it.
The bug doesn't have free will. It doesn't understand what it's doing.
I have a
Fine.
question. If I were to summon a creature with sentience that was subservient to me,
Oh my god.
Is it gonna vanish?
Ooh,
eventually.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's
Dolly,
not gonna
make
work.
one of those squid thingies again. That was great.
That was great, and I wish I could do that. And I might do that again someday, but I'm not feeling the urge to try.
All right, but I mean that would get us out of this predicament.
It might, except I guarantee you those things would not agree to it.
They might if we throw them in the pit and say you're going to get eaten or you can sit here.
I don't know if that's agreeing or if that's being coerced into doing it.
Anyways,
we
We'll
clearly
come
can't
back.
keep
We've been
sitting
arguing here
Yes.
for. We only have 3 hours of fuel left at this point, so we should probably get going. All right,
See you later,
goodbye,
Tony.
Tony.
Engine running.
No.
I didn't leave my engine running. See you later, Tony.
I didn't think it was going to take that long.
Man, I really want some.
Goodbye.
You seem like a great guy, Tony. We'll do our best to help you out, okay?
I appreciate that. I don't have my hopes up, to be fair, but you know,
Hey, man, you know,
good
You
luck.
have hopes?
can you tell me what you did to get put in there?
I pissed somebody off.
He was a pit fiend. That's what he did.
God, you're so prejudiced, Dahlia.
No, I'm not.
Check
Pit-
your privilege.
Pit fiends are bad. I know my privilege.
I'm starting it up. Where are we going?
Great question.
Can I see the
Wait.
map?
Where's the
Probably trying to
map?
find
I
Lulu.
opened the map.
Yeah, can I see the map?
No.
Okay, cool. No, I'm not talking to you.
Oh,
I'm talking to SniperGuy.
What's up?
Open the map.
Can somebody write? I'm terrible with like freehand with a mouse. Can somebody write Tony *S above obelisk here for me?
Yeah, I
Oh,
gotcha.
You can type, can't you?
Yeah, there's a type
There's a
thing.
Oh,
But
I didn't know that.
button.
My bad.
the map is pretty.
Tony S.
Can't believe you guys.
Tony's. Like,
Tony's.
it's a Tony's
Possessive.
obelisk. Possessive Tony
It's
apostrophe S.
it's his obelisk.
It's Tony's obelisk.
Okay, hold on a second.
You should make it white.
Oh no.
Guys, I can't believe you're not interested in solving the riddle. of
Okay,
who
let's solve the
Percy's
riddle.
Been in contact
Oh,
with.
you're right. Let's solve the riddle. Who have you been in contact with, Percy? Tell me every person you've been in contact with since we got here. That might have the power to trap
I'm just
somebody
trying to think out
into
of
an
character.
obelisk.
What if it was?
Yeah, and then just
The-
make it white.
What
There
if it
you
was
go.
Bashir,
If it was who?
Oh, maybe not white.
our lich friend?
You think it was Vashir? Vashir has not been held that long because he was alive like 5 days ago.
It's not the character's name, but I love that everyone's just calling him Vashir.
Sorry,
So
Cassius.
that's
or
his
whatever.
name now. We're just gonna go with it. That's better.
Muhammad Ali says he keeps dying, and he keeps coming back.
I was just thinking like Percy. I think every time we've encountered him, Percy's like rushed ahead and like been in like close contact with him, and nobody else really has.
Right, but he's only been
But
dead
no,
for
you're
like
right.
a week.
You're right. You're right.
So unless time is really fucked up here,
This
and
is yeah.
he's been held
Oh,
for
glitch.
Is there? Don't you think, Sniper? Not to like. I don't think this is metagaming. This might be the opposite. I don't remember because this has been 6 months for us, but it's been 2 days for Percy, or 3 or 4 days for Percy, right? So Percy would probably.
Did you carry the lady in Elturel or something?
I'm thinking it would be somebody we ran into once we got into Avernus proper.
Or did you touch Lulu maybe?
I'm gonna say
Is your mom a powerful being that could trap a pit fiend?
Does your mom have big boy blood?
Dahlia is seriously asking this.
Yeah, can your mom give us some big boy blood?
No, she cannot. I would appreciate if you leave my mother out of this.
I'm trying to figure out how to phrase
Smart.
this.
He's observant. He's a detective.
I don't think that you guys know of anybody that Percy has had contact with that the rest of you haven't.
That's what I was thinking. Yo, can we go fuck with this thing? Do you guys see this big nightmare creature that I'm pinging?
Oh yeah, no, I
Yeah.
was.
That thing's got to have big boy blood.
Yeah, I
I
was.
don't know if it has
Look,
blood.
look, we have a thing that we can do. We just need to go and find a willing soul to lock
Or
into
not
an
soul.
obelisk for all eternity.
So
Yeah.
what we need to
That
do
know-
is
sounds like easy peasy.
we just
Look,
find
there's
somebody
probably a lot of
who's-
souls down here that are sad and thinking they're going to die all the time, right?
They are dead. They're in hell.
we could find somebody whose life is very bad, who's like in a worse prison than this is, and give them a better life.
Great.
bet it-
Where's the nearest prison?
I've got a crazy idea.
Let's do a prison
Okay.
break.
I've got a crazy idea. My favorite thing to do in RPGs when there's like cool side quests, like killing like warlords out on planes. Let's just drive around in circles so we get attacked by a warlord out on a plane,
Yeah, and then we take their coins.
and then kill them, take their coins, and
And
just
what?
do it again.
It's farm.
And then what?
We're
we only
grinding.
have we don't have a lot of.
And
fuel
then
left.
what?
What do you mean? Eventually we'll be like level 20, and then we can just kick the shit out of Zariel, and it'll
What,
be easy.
what are you talking about?
I
Hermes?
open a book and I say,
I
"There's
don't know
something
what
in
you're
here
talking
about benchmarks or something. There's not levels about
There's no
SC or
EXP.
something. I don't know."
Okay. I don't want to go back to the Emporium. That place wasn't fucking great for me.
Oh, it was amazing for me.
Yeah, I know you spent one of our only fucking soul coins to get fat.
100% was worth
sure.
it. We'll do it
Yeah,
again.
maybe there's didn't the guy have other options besides the obelisk?
I mean, red
I don't
Roux.
think.
There were other shops back at that place that
Oh,
you
I
didn't
see.
go talk to.
Right. But there wasn't
Well, we
really
would have
do-
to find the Wandering Emporium again.
We have the
No,
coins,
say
don't
no
we?
problem. Say no more. I flipped the coin on the ground.
No.
Well, I guess we're going back to the Wandering
The
Emporium.
coin lands on the side and starts rolling.
And I guess here we go.
There we go.
it. We don't have to go all the way there.
I'm
Just
gonna-
put the coins on the
We're
ground.
gonna lose the coin.
Yeah.
Grab the coin.
We gotta chase
Going
it.
back, we
Percy
gotta
bends
find
over
our
Over, picks
lead.
up the coin. Like,
Yeah. The coin gets like 3 feet, and she's like, no.
Seriously,
hands
What do
it
you
back to
wanna do?
Urist.
Yeah. I put it back in my pocket. Okay, I guess we're not going back. I would like another soul coin before we go back anyways, so.
okay, so we need to find. Oh, I'm gonna drive like at least an hour away from the obelisk.
In just a random direction?
Sure. I just want to call Vogthoth, or where the fuck his name is, and him not ditch. I want to talk to him.
Okay, everybody is going with you, I assume?
I don't care.
Yes.
We have to go that
No, we
far.
gotta save fuel.
Just we talk to, yeah, you can waste an hour of fuel just talk
Okay,
to
I'll
Vogthoth.
drive like 10 minutes away and then kill the engine to save fuel.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then
Alright.
I'll call Vogthoth.
So you guys are just kind of in like an open, blasted plain kind of thing.
Nice.
Be like, hey, Vogthoth. Do I have to yell it? I'll try it at different volumes. I'll be like, Vogthoth.
You hear a whisper, it says, you have to say it 3 times.
No, he
Vogthoth?
doesn't.
Vogthoth?
Demeaning.
I said it 3 times.
Sorry, I spoke over you the third time. Maybe he didn't hear it.
No, like in a row. By the way, this is happening, and Percy, you can see that Vogthoth is standing behind Hermes, whispering in his ear.
Mr. Truth, he's here already. I believe our friend Vogthoth is fucking with you.
No, I'm
Well,
not.
obviously,
You have to
but-
say it 3 times.
anyways, so,
And he appears and says, oh, well, that's no fun. Oh, you've got true seeing. That's weird.
yeah. He
It
got
is,
through
it's-
saying,
Would you like
Might
to
help.
sell it?
oh, shit. Hey,
I think I'll hold on to it for
Wait.
now.
doesn't it only last for like an hour? You don't know that, I guess. You might be like this forever.
Ah, you can
Sell it.
tell, I'd say, on this one, yeah.
You could sell it.
No.
For a stick.
Yeah, for a,
A new stick?
Another
Do
stick.
you have any rods?
Anyway, Vogthoth,
You
I've-
have
oh,
any
I've got
Bitcoin
some
coins?
rods.
For the love of God.
I'd like to continue our conversation from earlier.
Oh, right, we were going to make a deal.
Maybe.
You wanted
Well, I
to
mean-
learn how to make infernal contracts, the dealing of souls.
Sure.
Yes, I think I could teach you that. What are you offering?
Would I actually be able to do it?
Sure,
Okay.
I can
and would it,
empower
like-
you with that.
Would there be negative effects to myself?
Well, I
as,
mean,
like as a side effect to not any. I'm not asking like if I could have a negative effect from deal that I make, but is the act of me making an infernal contract going to cause me harm?
well, that's hard for me to answer because the celestial realms don't really take kindly to that sort of thing.
Oh, so you're saying Tyr might like ditch my ass or something?
I don't know. Why don't you ask him?
Well, I'm gonna like get real close and like whisper to him. These guys think I talk to God all the time, but he never talks to me.
No, I hear that. Yeah, no.
So like I can't just like ask Tyr. I don't think he'll answer me. Fuck it,
Okay.
I'll try. Hey Tyr.
Oh, like right here, right now. All right. Well,
Fuck it. Why not?
I should probably go.
Why? He knows I'm in hell. He's not doing anything about it.
It's not really. It's typically the gods don't come down here that often.
Does he have to
It's
come all the way down
kind
here
of
to talk to me?
frowned upon.
Oh well, fuck. I might be stuck down here for the rest of my life.
That happens.
Yeah, and then I'll be stuck down here for the rest of my death. Hey,
Well,
do you wanna
not
trade places with
necessarily.
Obelix?
No, I don't.
Okay. I was
That
just-
guy's an asshole. Did
Yeah,
you know
right?
he's a pit fiend? It's
Yeah,
fucked
we've had
up,
that.
right?
Figured that out. Do you
So-
know who put him there?
What's it worth to you?
Yes, I do.
Don't do his job for him, Mr. Truth.
Hey
Oh.
man, I'm trying to learn from the best. I'm gonna stand on the side of Foxthought and be like, what's it worth to you?
Oh, I like him. Would you like to be my apprentice?
That's literally what I'm asking.
That's
for.
literally what he would like to do.
That's literally what I'm...
Would you like to take over my shop in the event of my death?
Yes.
Very well.
Yes, all of these things.
Sign this.
I'm gonna read it.
The very first, like the number one clause is this sacrifices your soul.
Oh. I'm gonna roll it up and put it in my bag. I'll think about it.
All right, no fair. That's good.
That's a good thing to have, though. Actually.
Yes, it's a very good thing to have.
There's a lot of stuff. It does a lot of different
I'll
things.
read
But
it
we'll
later.
get there.
Mhm.
But sure. What are you offering? I can teach you to make your own contracts.
Well, he wants to. First, I want to see how you deal with his question.
All right, we'll get back to you. So, Mr. Bird.
His name is. Oh, never mind.
What? Hmm? Go ahead.
His name is Flappy
Mr. Bird
Boy.
will do fine for now.
Aha, you're learning. Very good, very
Call him
good.
Flappy Boy.
I almost fell for that because Percy's famous.
You've
Let's
been in
introduce-
Avernus hardly a day, and already it's tremendous.
It's really only been a day.
Oh, for me.
Yeah, we sleep a lot.
No, Mr. Truth, you go on ahead. I have no interest in dealing
I'd
with
appreciate if you didn't use my name.
Oh.
Just-
Oh, that's your name? That's not a nickname? That's tremendous. I love
Well,
it.
it's not my full name.
What's the other part?
The other part is go fuck yourself.
Does it rhyme?
Yeah, it rhymes.
Would
with-
you like to sell it?
What's it worth to you?
One magic item from my store.
How about your soul? You don't have one. Fuck. I'm bad at this.
Sure,
What
I'll
about-
sell you that.
What about some soul coins?
Oh, would you like? We can trade some soul coins,
How
sure.
many soul coins do you have? Just curious.
On me?
No, just like to your name.
Are you
Not-
at?
Not
Look-
in equity, like actual.
Look, we
farms.
don't talk about wealth down here, but I can offer you 3 soul coins for your name.
Anyway, I want you to teach me how to make infernal contracts.
Okay? And what are you offering?
I don't know, a favor?
Any favor?
I want the same deal Urist got.
I got
Oh.
a good deal.
From what I understand, his deal had a lot of no violence clauses in it, and I
Okay.
don't operate that way.
You know what? You could try to make me kill somebody, I guess. I'm not gonna be able to do it, but I'll do my best.
One favor that will not involve you. I won't ask you to kill yourself or harm yourself directly in any way.
Or my friends. I don't want to harm anybody in this group that is
Good
currently
enough.
gathered here, in this gathering.
Pregnant. Pause.
Plus Lulu.
Or Lulu.
I don't care about the Holophant.
Oh no.
Now, to be clear, the dwarfs deal. I'll give you the dwarfs deal. How about that?
Okay, Urist, let me see your contract.
I
Just-
don't have it on me.
What? Let me see your copy of the dwarf's
What?
contract. Urist, you gotta keep copies.
Oh, you just said
fine.
it. You won't have to harm yourself or any of your friends. This group gathered here, to be clear.
Can Percy read Urist's contract? Like with the true sight ghostly
No.
thing?
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Kind of
That'd be interesting. Yeah.
Can I see a copy of Urist's contract?
I'll show you this contract, and he pulls one out and hands it to you.
I'll read it.
And it says that at some point you will be asked to do a favor,
Mhm.
and if you do not do the favor, your soul is forfeit.
Yeah.
But it includes clauses that you will not be required to harm any of the group standing here
says
or
their
yourself directly.
It says like the names of the people standing.
Yeah.
here.
It calls
Well, not
them
the
out
names, 'cause
specifically.
He doesn't know their names.
Right,
How
but
does
but
that fucking work?
you understand that it's
Okay,
them.
okay.
It's your these close associates that are here.
Hermes does not give a shit about anybody that isn't in this like quote unquote room right now. I'm thinking
What?
okay.
he doesn't have family.
There's a lot of people
doesn't
that we're
have-
here to save over in Ultaral.
You're here to save those people. I was forced to come along. You don't remember that part? I was forced to come along.
Mm.
I'm signing it. Bada bing, bada boom.
He says, "Very well, thank you very much." He rolls it up, puts it in. Percy, you see that little icon fade into view above Hermes' head. Hermes, Vogthoth reaches out and places his hands on both sides of your head and closes
And I'll
his
put my hands
eyes.
at the back of his hands.
and you feel like a warmth flow into your head, and there's this little burning sensation, and the burning sensation kind of doesn't go away. It just sort of like it's in the back of your head. There's this little fire going, and it doesn't hurt. You just sort of feel it now.
Itchy.
All the time, and you realize that like you can kind of grab hold of that and infuse it into paperwork that you do.
Holy
Fuck
shit.
yeah.
This is
Guys,
fucked up.
I leveled up.
He nods and says, "Very well, lovely doing business with you. I'll be in touch." And then he disappears.
I am now going to pour over the other contract he gave me. Deeply.
Oh, the apprentice one?
So it says my soul is forfeit. Does that mean...
That means instantly, if you sign this contract, this other one, then your soul goes over and becomes the property of Vogthoth. But in exchange for that, he will teach you his ways, and upon your death, your soul will be forfeit to him for however he chooses to use it. But it does say that most likely you will be used to run the shop, and in the event of his death, you will inherit that shop.
Say anything about foul play?
Assuming that your soul is still under his control. If your soul is, because your soul would be his, that if he chooses to sell your soul to someone else, or to give it up to someone else, that then you wouldn't inherit his shop because.
Oh, that's a terrible fucking
right.
deal. Yeah, I'm keeping the paper, but I'm definitely not signing. That's a terrible deal. He could just basically, I could just give him my soul and get absolutely nothing in return. Seems kind of shitty. I'm keeping it, but I'm not signing it.
Okay. And you get to use his magic items.
Oh fuck!
There you go. Spice it up a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I like my soul. I think I've never interacted with it. Do I still? I'm gonna just try and like use a cantrip.
Oh yeah, magic still works. You're good.
Make sure I still have like divine juice.
Yeah.
Just
No, you're good.
Off. Okay, cool.
Yeah, but
Hey,
I haven't
guys.
claimed any souls yet.
Anybody want to make a deal?
Ooh. Let me have the ability to make tasty beer. Tasty beer, Hermes. Tasty beer.
Okay, give me your soul.
Can I give you like the Hellhound heart instead?
Now, to be clear, Hermes, when you say that, you feel like a kind of prickly sensation because you in the back of your head, because you know that that's not actually a deal you can make, because you don't have the
that's
ability to give him to make him
make tasty beer.
good
Yeah.
beer.
I get it.
You didn't become a leprechaun.
I understand. No, I just tried to figure out. I'm learning. Okay, he didn't teach me anything. He just gave me the ability to do something. He didn't teach
Hermes
me.
is a genie now.
Do leprechauns grant wishes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Have you not
know
seen the movies? The
they
Leprechaun
murder people in the movies.
Leprechaun in the Hood or whatever.
Oh my god.
Leprechaun goes to space.
No, I've never
He's
seen
Sniper.
that.
No, we've only seen the first one. Well, yes,
What's the challenge rating on a pit fiend?
a lot.
13, 14.
We can't just go beat this guy up.
Fuck no.
How are we gonna beat him up? We
No.
can't fight him.
You're good.
We'd all have to go in there.
Yeah, go in there. Kick his ass.
You know
And then we
how
all be locked in there.
you know how
No.
Gandalf had a real big time fighting one of those.
Yeah, he had a big
Yeah.
time.
He
Oh,
died
Yeah.
and was resurrected.
It was
as
real
the
rough.
greater wizard.
Yeah, but
I
it's
think
just one
each
of
of us is
Gandalf.
like
We got multiple of
1/5
us.
of Gandalf's
Uh,
strength.
I'm
I'll
gonna
just
go into a circle of like 20 feet and try and fight a pit fiend.
a pit fiend's challenge rating is 20.
Okay.
What level is
That means-
Gandalf?
Well,
We're not we're not doing this.
so just as a heads up, Sandwich, if you're not aware how challenge rating works, I think that's like the average level of a party of 4 can fight that. So it's
Or
like
level
Yeah.
20s?
right, 4 level 20s
Yeah.
can
You
is a good
to
match.
sum up, no, you don't want to fight a pit fiend.
Alright.
I just
I'm
wanted
shocked.
blood.
I'm just exploring our options.
That's
Okay,
not
so-
an option.
We need
An
pit
option
fiend.
to end the campaign.
The
That's true.
option is
You
to
could
go
get TPK'd.
back to the stupid market and
to-
get a new quest.
God damn.
And to be clear, if you all walked into the circle to fight the pit fiend and won, now you're just in the circle with a
Yeah.
dead pit fiend.
We didn't agree to replace him though, so would we still be stuck?
Yeah, things
Oh,
can't
okay.
leave once they go in unless you agree to replace him.
But then we'd have his blood. We could borrow. Do you think he's tried digging? We should have asked him if he tried digging.
Oh my god.
He's
I'm not
tried.
going
He's
back there.
definitely tried digging.
You tried to Shawshank it, didn't work.
That'd be great. Holy shit! What? And just-
This whole time.
It's just like a
And-
2-foot
and-
hole. Like, just
Just right underneath. Holy shit, it worked. Okay, I guess Dahlia wants to go back to the Emporium, but we have no currency. And we don't have enough fuel to... We probably don't have enough fuel to get back there. But I guess we can try.
I mean, we have enough fuel in the big one.
We both have the same
Well,
amount of fuel left in our vehicles.
I mean, I have a soul coin, so I don't know about you, Hermes, and your little motorcycle, but we've got plenty of fuel.
Maybe we can sell your motorcycle for a soul coin.
I'm good.
More than one soul coin, surely.
Probably not. Doesn't have any fuel. Anyway, let's go. Wherever you want to go.
It's not where I want to go. I am just literally aging here.
Well, I mean, we can either we can go. Where do you think we could find a soul who will agree to go into the thing?
That
Also,
isn't
I need to go take
insane.
care of my son's blood sugar. I'm sorry.
Percy, Percy, give me a perception check.
Okay.
I like that he says that in character.
Urist's backstory is really expanding.
He pulls the cat out and does a test.
All I'm saying
Percy,
is
looking around, like with
this
True Sight,
obelisk puzzle seems like it's a dead end,
Oh.
and that the only way we're gonna get out of it is someone making a deal with a stupid pit fiend.
looking around with your True Sight, things look crazy down here in Avernus. Like every once in a while, you like turn and look in a direction and have to like shy away and not look that direction because shit is insane down here. There are clearly things down here that mortal minds were not meant to look upon in their true form. But looking off into the distance, at one point, you see the Wandering Emporium. And nobody else seems to have noticed since they're talking about it, but it doesn't look that far based on what it is. You think maybe based on the speed, maybe an hour away with your trucing. But I think that's a perfect time for us to take a quick break. And so we'll be back right after this.
sun sensor is wrong. Which
We're
is
back.
More fun. Okay. Yay.
Sorry, CoolEagle.
Break time anyway.
Gosh.
Yeah, it was a good break time. So welcome back. Anyway, you were talking about quick saving at the gates of the Emporium.
Yeah, and then going in and killing a bunch of people. And if that doesn't get us anywhere, we can just load. And,
All right, well, let me quick save. I'll go fight the pit fiend.
no, that's a dead end.
You're not going to be able
You're not
to.
going to be able to beat
Fight.
it. That's just a
Well,
waste
he's
of-
gonna have chicken for dinner, so let's go, I guess.
So all of you are arguing out here in the field.
Out
I-
here in the field. Sorry.
I'm not arguing with anybody. I'm talking, and they're talking to me.
Look, we can return to the Emporium. I think we have enough fuel to make it. I don't know how we're going to make a deal with that pit fiend creature.
We're not going to.
I think he seems on the up and up. I think he's gonna be very happy if we let him out.
I just don't. I actually do believe that, but I don't know how we are going to meet the requirements. in
Requirements?
order
Oh
to.
yes, finding somebody who will sacrifice their immortal soul is a little difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps there are other avenues we could pursue.
Look, we could make it more like we could make somebody think that we're going to torture them for all eternity.
Is this conversation happening while we're driving?
Yes.
Okay.
What? What are you guys talking about? What?
Everybody's shouting over the screams of the car.
Wait. Can Hermes take people's souls now?
Only if I can make a deal. Only if I can provide them something that's worth their soul. I'm just yelling, but I don't want to actually yell because, you know.
Maybe we can convince somebody that this is an amazing circle to stand in,
We
right?
can't lie to them about it. I would know this kind of shit, maybe. We can't lie to them about it. It's past the point of being able to just lie about it.
We run a lottery, right? And we make them think that they won.
You run a lottery.
Now-
I think,
If
Tell
you
them that they've won a free boat. And all they have to do is report to this circle.
had agreed to stand in it for all eternity.
this is where they pick you up. in a
Hermes,
circle.
you do
even
remember.
better. I have an idea.
Hermes, you remember that there was that one time you guys saw an imp trying to make a deal with that one family and just neglected to tell them that all of their souls would be forfeit for that food.
Oh yeah.
So you can certainly be misleading,
Or,
and
you know,
and you can say to somebody, hey, you just want to sign this contract and give me your soul, and somebody can do that without you don't have to give them anything for it. They just have to agree to give it to you. That's unlikely to happen, but it is a
Right.
thing you could do.
Sniper, you're loud.
I saw that. I just adjusted. Thank you, Skipford. Let me turn everybody else up. Talk, you guys, so I can figure out.
Whoa, all right.
That's all right.
Anyways, this is what we do. We say that we're going to hold a championship for a magical weapon, right?
Okay.
And you have to stand in the circle with your hand on Tony.
Okay.
And whoever can keep their hand on Tony the longest wins.
Oh shit. You might be onto something here. What are they winning again?
The magical weapon.
Death.
What if we give them the motorcycle?
Oh, we could maybe the motorcycle.
Keep your hands on the motorcycle.
Are we
Yeah.
at the Emporium yet?
Yeah, the prize probably shouldn't be too good because then we get reasonable people who could think through the situation. We want people who would like a motorcycle to enter into this.
Like
I'm learning a lot about Sen today.
God, that's so fucking
This is
funny.
good. This is good. This is gold. This is the golden idea, everybody.
I do
think this
actually
will
think
work.
the motorcycle contest might work.
Honestly,
How do you feel,
I'm really
Harvey?
thinking about it.
Point of
I don't
order.
hate it.
You do have to. They have to know they're staying in the circle for all eternity.
Yeah, with
They
the
have to be
motorcycle.
fully aware of
Motorcycle.
what they're doing.
They get to be with the motorcycle forever.
And out of character point of order, if they're gonna hold their hand on the pit fiend and then they win, and then the pit fiend gets to leave, how does that work?
They're not winning
No, we
the pit
changed
feed.
it. They put the
Who
hand on the
wins?
motorcycle.
Oh, on the
Yeah,
motorcycle.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, don't you know?
And whoever
like,
Who's
wins
putting the
get-
motorcycle into the
contest.
circle? Do we just drift it in? Just
And Tony will catch
Anyway,
it, it's fine.
You've
Oh, yeah.
arrived.
Unfortunately, we don't have a stick to put the gas down anymore.
It took you about an hour, so you've got
Any stick.
about 2 hours
Probably
left
would.
in
Oh, we
your
don't. I have another
fuel.
soul coin.
Where'd you get another soul coin?
I've had one.
Yeah, she's had one.
Oh,
Like
really?
I said,
We had
Like
two
I
soul
said-
coins left, and then while you were figuring this out, there was a cutscene to Urist spending his soul coin to get effort.
Okay, so you
like
got
I
you
said
have
when I was like, "There's no point in asking Dahlia if she has one because she won't be honest with me." Remember that? And then she was like, "I don't know how many you have."
Yeah.
so you've
That's
made
darling
it to the
thing.
Wandering Emporium, and you have about 2 hours of fuel left in both of your vehicles.
Great. I get out.
Let's start drumming up some business for our contest.
I'm gonna go to the other two places and talk to them.
So there are other shops. The shops that are named here. There's a bunch of different little huts and things. But the specifically named shops. There's the Fire Snake Forge. There is a barber shop. There's From Here to Avernus, Ickers Away, and Zeneth's Lava Farm. Larva Farm. Larva.
It's a
Big difference.
yeah.
Very
Lava
big
Farm
difference.
Sounds pretty great, though.
Yeah.
He
and
farms larva in lava. It's a
Oh,
lava larva.
Party bugs.
There's a barber shop here?
There is. There's a little pole and everything.
Are they also a dentist?
Would you like to go check?
I mean, what kind of information is a barber gonna have? I guess a
lot.
lot. People talk.
Yeah?
A lot of people.
Okay, I'll go to the barber.
Okay. Is anybody going with Dahlia?
I could use a
They
little
all
trip.
hate my idea.
It's been a lot. I'm here in hell. I'm singed. I could really use a nice trim on the beard.
Maybe a shampoo.
Maybe a shampoo, yes. Do they have a nice lather?
I don't
Okay.
know. I've never been there.
So Dahlia, Urist, and is the whole group going, or?
I'll go.
Sure.
I'm not going with them. I'll go
I
somewhere
got
else.
nowhere else to go.
I'm gonna go back to the Ickers Away guy.
Okay. So
Yell
four
at
of you go to the barber. You go to the
Yeah.
Ickers Away guy.
What the fuck?
So you're yelling at a man who's waving at you with tentacle arms, and inside the barbershop, it's like really nice in here. There's like a little crystal over on the side that's sort of emanating cool breezes, so it kind of feels nice. There are several chairs set up here for getting haircuts. There is clearly like a basin over in the corner to wash your hair, but there's also like a variety of tools and little medical kits and things, so it does look like this is sort of a full service like doctor, healer, dentist, kind of everything here. And a woman opens a curtain and walks out. Looks like a human woman wearing sort of like Middle Eastern looking clothing, kind of like robes and some like golden chains, but very bright crimson and gold colors. And she sees you all come in and says, "Oh, hello, welcome. How can I help you? Are any of you wounded, first of all?"
Oh, did I have
No.
something going on? I forget. No, I'm
No.
fine now.
No, I am wounded.
Very good. Well, have a seat, and we'll take a look at you. How wounded are you?
What am I? I think I'm. For some reason, it doesn't show on my character sheet. It only shows when I'm. When I
On the
see my
yeah,
character.
sometimes the tokens don't connect as
SniperGuy,
well.
You also said that we drove for an hour.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Mhm.
It's very important.
Gotta blow that ring up.
Yeah, lucky it is that he doesn't share the ring with everybody.
I need the ring. I'm not at full health yet.
Mhm.
Of all people that have the ring, though, why did we give it to the barbarian?
We give it to the person that
Because
takes
he
the most
gets-
hits and has the most health. That makes
Yeah.
sense to me.
That doesn't
You're
make
not
sense to
here,
me.
Hermes.
We're
Yeah,
also not
no.
talking about this in
Definitely.
character.
She's okay. So
Sure
she
I
says,
am.
"All right, so."
Sen is always in character. Sen said that in character, so I replied in character.
So she leans
always
down to you,
prepared.
Sin, and just starts taking care of you, and like patching up little wounds she finds, and like it feels like she's actually healing you, to the point where you are restored to max health, as she's
Wait, how
as she's
much
going.
does this cost?
She said, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Mortal soul.
No.
No, free of charge. Don't worry.
Why is it free?
Why wouldn't it be free?"
because services usually cost money.
It's healthcare, son.
Here's what I always say.
Care.
Socialism?
HLLTH.
What
I-
sort of
I like to
twisted, hellish
tell.
place would make you pay for basic healthcare?
Right?
hell.
I've always said that, and Mahadi likes to disagree with me, but I try and do the best I
No,
can.
everyone in hell agrees.
Everybody likes.
Be
everybody-
so fucked up.
So, what I like to tell, as I patch you up here, you remind me of a story I once heard of some adventurers who were going down into a cavern. They found a hall of statues. And in that hall of statues, it looked like there were great heroes that they recognized from tales of yore and old, but also ones they didn't recognize. And the rogue of their party tried to take something from one of the statues. As they went further in, there were statues holding things and statues that were wounded. And the statues that the rogue tried to take things from came alive, and they killed the rogue.
Seems fair.
But the statues that the cleric healed came alive and helped fight off the other statues. So I always think it's better to help people than to not help people. Don't you agree?
Sure. You fucking hippie.
Yeah, that seems
Not here.
Not here.
makes sense to me.
So, is there anything anything else I can help you with?
I need a trim.
Very good, absolutely. I'd be
I just
happy to
wrote.
do that for you. Oh, that's okay.
Well,
A full service trim then.
I'm
the
quite
works.
singed.
Very
I've been
well.
lit on fire several times since we've arrived.
Very well, shall we give you a washing as well?
As long as it's free, baby.
All right. This does cost 1 gold piece.
Done.
Excellent.
I pull it out.
Very good. So she starts trimming you and looks at the rest of you. I'll be with you in just a moment. Any questions? Anything that I can help you with? You all look like you've seen a lot. You've been in Avernus long.
What does that mean?
It was a
We're in
question.
rough shape.
Yeah, I don't like being called ragged looking. Thank you. Gosh.
Well, this place takes a toll on people.
Sure. Do you know where we can find a feeble old big boy?
Sorry? What are you looking for?
I'm in the market or actually,
For a big boy.
I mean, not for personal reasons. I just need his blood. Could be a girl too.
Oh.
I'm not.
Feeble poop.
You need the blood of a powerful creature.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, I can point you towards some.
Is it already bottled?
Yes, actually.
Oh, where?
Well,
Is it near here?
Have
like
you-
in the shop?
have you heard of Tiamat?
Keep going. What about it?
You've heard of her?
I kind of.
You've probably all heard of the evil dragon queen Tiamat, who is a 5-headed dragon god.
I knew it was a dragon. That's as far as I knew.
Yeah,
Sounds pretty famous.
it's terrifying and big and scary, and it's a whole thing. There is a priest of Tiamat who carries a vial of her blood around his neck. He's a very evil man,
Is he
and so
old?
you could try and get it from him.
A very old priest.
Well, he's
I
not
write this down. in my
terribly
notes.
old.
Okay, a priest.
He's older.
Does he have any other classification aside from priest?
Well, his name is Arcan.
Arcan the priest.
Arcan,
Okay.
and he does have a tower, which I believe
Okay.
is west of here at the moment. I think.
Arcan the priest, and he has a tower. Okay.
Makes sense.
And he's got a vial of blood.
Gotta say, this does seem like there's fewer steps involved than our last attempt.
Maybe we could get him to go take Tony's place.
Oh my gosh.
No,
Do you think he
Tony
likes
is dead to
motorcycles?
us.
I'm sorry, who's Tony?
How do you say his name? Lux? Umberlux.
Some guy locked up at the obelisk. I don't know.
Umberlux at the obelisk.
Oh, Ubalux.
Ubelux. Yep.
pit fiend friend of ours.
Oh,
He's not our friend.
yes, Ubalux is kind of a jerk.
That's what
Good
everyone
Oh,
says.
he seemed nice.
Did he?
He seemed like a pit fiend.
That's strange.
It seemed like he genuinely would not murder us if we helped him.
He,
Well,
But
yeah, well, it says the gullible
low
bird.
bar,
maybe.
So,
Strong maybe.
fair. But we decided we're looking to
I've-
pursue other.
oh my gosh, we were
opportunities.
so close to the stupid tower. Why did we come back here?
I've marked it on your map, but you know, time is relative.
I
The
looked
map's
down
more of
at the
a.
map and say that. Map,
lot of
why did
souls
you
are
tell
gonna
me there
have
was
to
a
get-
tower with a priest in it? All right, how's your trim? I don't know why I'm asking, honestly.
You're being like shaved
very good.
completely from the neck down.
Can you tell
Oh,
us
this
anything more
is-
about this priest?
Well, what would you like to know?
Friendly sort.
No.
He's in
Um,
hell and he has a tower, Percy.
Arcan is a Tiamat worshipper, and he wants to free Tiamat from her imprisonment here, and so he's trying to do sketchy things like that. So he's not the most amiable sort, but I will warn you, the tower is well defended. Lot of dragons.
I'm sorry.
That's
Lots of dragons.
Not a problem.
Dragons.
I've already killed one with my bare hands.
Oh,
Uh,
well, that's tremendous. You'll do fine then.
no, we won't.
You know,
Anyway,
the bad kind of dragon, though. Let me be clear.
are there good dragons?
Yes.
Of course.
Everybody looks at you. Yes.
I've never met one, so I was just curious.
There are lots of good. The chromatic and the metallic dragons are very different. The metallic dragons are all wonderful.
Okay, so what color are these dragons?
Red, blue, black, green.
He knows.
It's not my first dragon rodeo. I have a book.
Tiamat has a head of each color.
But not the good ones.
No, only the chromatic. The metallic dragons are different.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Well,
next shop.
that's the thing.
Let's go.
Hold on.
We need
Hold
to
on,
find a
I'm
vial of blood not guarded by dragons. Do
I'm
you
Do you
have
have
any-
a, do you have a jabaz here?
I don't know of any that are not. That's
I
all
wanted
I've
to
got
add-
for you, really. I
Sorry.
don't know what else to tell
Frankly,
you.
it's
Actually,
We
though, I do want to buy a
appreciate
vial of
the help.
ichor so that next time we get into a fight, I can have Urist yeet it at
Yeah.
somebody's
So
face.
so meanwhile
much
over
like
here,
tentacle
you guys you've been yelling at him and he's been waving his tentacles at you, and then you decide you
With
want to
his little
buy
fingers on
some
the end
ichor.
because I can't get that image out of my head.
Uh huh.
Okay, I'm gonna ask him if I can get 2 vials of ichor for 170 gold.
They're 100 gold pieces each.
But he can't talk. I'm trying to haggle here.
He's just pointing at the sign repeatedly.
You motherfucker! First you gave me shitty information that wasn't even real information. You just-
He scribbles down on his little chalkboard and it holds up and says, "My information was not shitty, it was good. Also, discounts are only for bulk purchases."
2 is bulk, asshole. I'm just buying one.
He tries to give you the finger, but it doesn't really work with the tentacles.
Translate.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll take a vial of ichor, dickhead.
All right. So he hands you 1 vial.
I'm very gingerly placing it into my bag.
Yeah, he wipes it down first because it's got a little bit on the edges.
Oh god. I'm flipping him the bird on my way out.
So you have a vial, a flask of demon
Kicking his
ichor.
door.
That's very offensive to say. I'm just saying.
Kicking his door
Flipping the
frame,
bird. Come on now.
logging out.
Think about the party.
Rude.
Whatever.
I mean, he called him a motherfucker as if that's bad. So
Okay, so back at the barber shop, are you guys done? You wrapping up? Any other questions?
Yeah, do you have a jabaz? I would love to have a back massage.
I'm sorry, what's a jib? I can give you a back massage.
Is it free?
No, it does cost 1 gold for my services.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
I'm walking down towards the barbershop because I assume I know that's where they win.
Yeah. Okay, so you start getting a massage. I assume the rest of you leave and meet.
Well, I'm not gonna
Hermes
sit here
outside.
and listen to him get a massage.
Yeah.
Oh.
It hasn't started yet. You've just laid down.
Man.
She gets on your back and like just stands on your back, and like immediately you feels like your whole back is being crushed.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she is way heavier than she looks. And so let's cut. Everybody else is outside as this is happening.
So we're gonna find somebody who's interested in motorcycles, right?
So,
What?
how do you guys feel about fighting more dragons?
No.
I didn't really fight the last one. Was it hard?
It
Yes.
wasn't that hard.
We
Okay. I'm
were
in.
very beat up afterwards.
We are alive.
We have a
I mean, the
promising
last
lead.
dragon didn't. If I remember correctly, the last dragon couldn't even hit me. So they can't be that tough.
We have a lead to a priest with a vial of Tiamat blood.
That's probably big boy blood. Wait, Tiamat's a lady. That's big girl blood.
Yeah. I think big boy is inclusive of all genders, but okay.
I mean, I did too, but I don't
Sure.
want to offend anybody.
Yeah, I think it is.
I don't like being that guy.
BOI is not a real word, nor is it a real gender. So I
Mm.
think
That's
it's all
true.
inclusive.
Just
Yep.
like fuck boy. It's all inclusive.
All right.
Exactly.
Okay, let's move
Anyway.
on.
Right. So, I think
Oh.
that's a much better lead
So,
than.
real quick, it's a priest of Tiamat. We don't have to interact with Tiamat herself.
No.
No.
Oh
No.
God, no.
No.
Okay, yeah, I'm in.
He has a lot of
Unless you'd like to.
He- the
Tiamat's
lady
here in
said-
Avernus.
Oh, in Avernus?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait, why don't we make a deal with Tiamat to like free her somehow or something?
The
That could be
lady,
worth a lot.
the lady said there were a lot of dragons around the tower.
Mhm.
What's a
If
lot?
we free Tiamat, Sniper's gonna have to run another D&D game where people kill us.
Yeah, what if you-
There's literally a module for Tiamat.
We are the
Right,
villains
but
of the
we have
next
to be the
module.
villains.
Horde of
Yeah.
the Dragon Queen.
People would have to know that we did it to be villains. Come on.
How would people not know that we did it? That's something that would be.
Who's gonna
like,
be around to watch us free
Mm.
Tiamat?
all the
Hermes is
people
gonna
trying to
tell
stop us
everybody
from
they
freeing
did it.
Tiamat?
Hermes gonna be riding on top.
Damn straight, I'd be like, "Go, my queen!"
Well, then he's the villain, not us.
And then when they're like, "How did you free Tiamat? Why would you do that?" And we say, "My friend Percival, Plume, and Dahlia."
I'm gonna go back to the Shire.
The
after
chances
this.
of Tiamat letting you ride her are very low.
Not if I make a cool deal. Then she has to.
Anyway, so Archon.
I'll free you, but only if I can ride on your back and you won't eat me.
Only if I can ride on your back
seems
whenever
like
I want.
an easy foe we could probably kill for the blood.
I'd build a little house up on her head, the middle one.
So
Oh God.
the motorcycle contest would be a lot safer though.
I don't
Said-
think motorcycle
let
contest
that
is feasible.
idea
We'd have to get a
die.
bunch of people out to the obelisk. Let's just go to Arkham City or whatever. Go beat the shit out of some dragons.
His name's Archon.
Arkham.
Archon.
Arcan.
Arcan.
Arcan. He said
Arcan.
con.
How far away is
KH.
Archon?
It's gone. It's out by the obelisk across the river.
Yeah, that's what the map says, but I mean, where is it actually?
Well,
The
I'm
map
going
goes.
off- I
Yeah.
opened them. I already have the map open.
I'm the map.
Yeah.
You've been here already.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you new? Anyway,
No.
so what were you mumbling?
What?
Oh my god.
He's mumbling, "I'm the map." Whenever everybody says map, he has to scream, "I'm the map."
What were you saying about Archon?
Oh,
Arcid, or
I
whatever
added
you
that
say?
to me.
Yes, I know you did. I already looked at it.
It's about an hour from here.
Okay.
My car!
Yes, I didn't assume you were
Depending
telling
on
us
how
to walk.
fast your car goes.
Pretty fast.
Okay. Okay. Anything useful to say? No? Okay. I closed the map.
Come on!
It's fairly useful.
So,
Let's
if
go.
you guys
Oh,
want
it
to try and
feels
do the
so
motorcycle
good, but
thing,
hurts.
I'll sit here and wait for you to do it.
So,
Sorry, Dominic.
are the four of you plan? What is your plan now? Urist is getting a massage.
Well, we have to wait for
We have to wait for
massage
this
obsessed.
apparently very dense woman to pleasure Urist.
Actually, well, Hermes, you don't know at all, but the rest of you just remember that he's getting a massage, and that's kind of all you remember about the person doing it.
Oh.
I go back inside.
Okay. You can see
I'm so confused.
the person here who's...
Is it the same person?
Yeah.
As far as you know.
What's the thing to see through?
True seeing? Doesn't somebody have that?
Yeah, but he was already in here and he didn't see shit.
Oh, has it worn off?
No.
Okay.
It's holding strong.
I grab the
going into the
bird by the
barbershop.
wing and I drag him back inside and I
Hermes
say, "What do you
cuts his own hair.
What do you
Oh,
see?"
I don't need to see Urist getting this. Oh.
Oh, it hurts.
She's done at this point. Urist is still just doing that now. But you look right at her and she just looks normal.
Oh.
Okay.
Nothing
Do we
out of the
sense
ordinary.
an aura or something?
Would you like to do an Arcana check? You
Nope.
don't sense anything, no?
It's like Jabaz times 9,000.
Wow.
So it must be an elephant person, right?
That's cool.
So
Hermes is gonna poke his
She
head
looks
in.
over and says, "What? No, that's rude."
Why is that rude? Elephant people are very majestic.
That is true. But no. My name is Bernie.
Your name's Bernie.
Bernie.
That's cute.
What's her hair look like? Does she have nice hair?
Is
Yeah.
it curly?
It's curly, and it's sort of a blonde,
The name like
coppery
Bernie.
color.
It's a what color?
Like a
Copper.
coppery,
It's red.
reddish
brown.
blonde, brown.
Speaking of elephants, we were looking for a friend of ours. Might have passed through here recently.
I was
Nice
like, what
segue.
about elephants? Is our friend? Oh yeah.
Wow. Wow.
See?
Is there some sort of
I'm not the
magical
only
aura
one-
that makes everyone else in the party forget about Lulu?
No, there's a magical aura that makes everybody else in the party not give a shit about Lulu.
I mean, I feel like
Ew.
Lulu's important.
Oh,
but,
a Hollyphant?
yes, the
Yes,
Hollyphant.
that's right.
I
Small
heard
gold-
heard a rumor a day ago that a Hollyphant had passed through here and gotten taken by some hell wasps, I think.
what?
Oh, what the
We need
fuck
to
is that?
save. We need
You know
to
what?
save.
I was
Lulu.
about to ask what a hell wasp is. I know what a hell wasp is.
I was also about to ask what a hell wasp is, but I've kind of.
Are they big?
It's in the name,
It's
right?
explicit, yeah.
It's got to be big. It can't
We
be
need.
small.
We need to save Lulu.
It wouldn't be a hell wasp if it was small.
I don't
That
know how
constitutes-
true that is. That's just what I heard. You might want to ask around other people.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I think
start.
that's very helpful.
All right. Well, Bernie, this has been a pleasure. I re-robe finally.
Can I
Okay,
shake
thank
Bernie's
you.
hand?
Sure. She looks a little
Okay.
confused, but is like, okay, great.
Uh-huh.
Wonderful speaking with you all. If you need
Very
anything,
skeptical
let me
about
know.
This Bernie character.
let me know how
I
it goes
will
with Archon.
absolutely be back.
Well, ta-ta.
Uh-huh.
See you later.
We need to save Lulu
Why?
because she's
I
a part
agree.
of our party.
We need to save Lulu.
do you
Lulu
mean?
is important.
She joined way later than everybody else. And
Yeah,
nobody,
but there's
she hasn't
something
had-
weird about Lulu
she hasn't had
If
any character
nothing-
development. She's not
with
important.
the amnesia and whatnot.
If nothing else, other things seem very interested in her, Hermes. And
well, yeah,
that
that's because she's annoying.
She came here to help us.
I don't know if she had a choice but to come here.
Well, let's take a
Just
vote.
like me.
Democracy. Who wants to save Lulu? I raise my hand.
I want to save Lulu.
Okay, Hermes is outvoted. We're gonna go save Lulu.
I really don't want to fuck with something called a hell wasp.
It'll be
Yeah.
fun.
To be
Well,
It's
perfectly
an adventure,
clear.
Hermes.
No.
That's probably-
worse than a dragon.
Yeah, they're probably easier than a dragon.
We're an adventuring party, so
What do
we
you mean
have to
it
fuck
can't
with
be?
wasps.
1 second. Did you say it can't be worse than a dragon? What? Have you ever experienced a wasp?
Lobsters
Just
are
a
very
normal
small.
wasp?
They're very small compared to a
Of course
dragon.
Okay. Now imagine that times hell. That's just
Yeah, but
Obviously,
the
we all
dragons
agree
are
that
also
Hermes is
now-
terrible.
Now, Hermes, imagine a dragon biting your head off.
A hell dragon.
Not
all
so
I'm saying
great.
is, earlier today, a dragon tried to bite my head off and it couldn't do it. But I've never met a wasp that couldn't make me fucking hate life.
All right, is there somebody on the street that I could just say, hey, you know anything about hell wasps?
Sure, there's people walking around. People seem to, like, you ask them and they just sort of shrug away from you, and
What?
Okay,
Why?
I'm
nobody
gonna
really
stand
wants to
up-
talk to you. It's hell.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
stand up on a soapbox and say,
Mm.
okay,
Who wants
just
a
a quick
motorcycle?
poll of the crowd. Would you rather fight a swarm of hell wasps
Oh
or a
my-
dragon?
Somebody
Yeah,
throws a
well,
rock at you.
Several dragons.
That's a
several
vote.
dragons.
That's a vote for hell wasp. For dragon.
Guards.
We count
Stupid.
those. That's
Yeah, what, is there a guard or something we can ask?
I would like to go to the forge place
okay.
and ask for more information while this is going about.
So you go to the forge. You guys are gonna ask a nearby guard what?
What they know about hell wasps, I guess.
So you find there's a guard standing there who is a dragonborn. He's blue, and it
I
says,
didn't need to know what color he was, but that's fine.
"Oh, hell wasp, very bad.
Yeah, where
Okay.
are they?
Hell wasp or dragon?
I
Would you
don't-
rather fight.
No
offense.
neither.
Where do they hang out?
You're telling me, okay, if the city was to be attacked,
It's like
and one
he
gate was being
starting-
attacked by dragons,
hate
and
this
the other gate was
city.
being attacked by hell wasps, and you were in the middle of the city, which gate would you defend?
The one Mahadi told me to.
Oh my god.
What if Mahadi
We
was
should-
dead? Then
yeah,
what
we
would
should
you
ask
do?
Mahadi.
Mahadi was dead.
He
I-
seemed helpful.
Don't think I'm allowed to answer that question.
Anyway,
We should probably ask Mahadi.
How big's the dragon?
Young, probably.
No, they're probably big, like adult.
If an adult dragon, I'd rather fight the wasp.
But a young dragon.
I'd rather fight the young dragon. Is the adult dragon's mom around?
No,
Not.
is
probably
the
not.
adult dragon's mom around? So
young
a grandma dragon's gonna come kill us?
I don't want to fight that either.
Yeah, dragons are not like wine. They
Could you
get
move
shittier
along,
with age.
please? Move along.
But no,
Wait,
no,
wait,
no.
wait,
Answer
no.
my question. You answered this lunatic's question. Answer my question.
What was your question?
Where do murder hornets hang out?
Oh, I don't know.
Murder hornets.
Let's ask.
This
There's
place is
infestations,
insufferable.
but I don't know where they are.
Hmm.
So over at Urist, you walk into the Fire Snake Forge. And there are, in the Fire Snake Forge, it's this very, like, you go in, the tent seems to be bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. There it is, like, the heat of the forge kind of overwhelms you. You sweat immediately. And there is a, like, giant forge and, like, pit of lava in the middle that's powering this, and all these different weapons are being made and taken out. There are different suits of armor that are assisting what looks like the people who run this place, who are 3 salamanders.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, I will walk up to the one that looks the least busy.
Just so people know, salamanders are like giant snake people.
I guess that.
Like fire snake people. Yeah, so one of them acknowledges you and walks over and says, "Ah, dwarf, I am Rash. How can I help you?"
Hello, Raph. I'm Urist. I'm here for information mostly, but I also quite enjoy your forge. What specials do you have?
Ah, well, we sell weapons, and we can repair war machines.
Ah, good. So we can repair. So, okay. How much would you give me for a war machine? Out of curiosity.
Well, it depends on the condition.
A fairly good motorcycle.
You're not selling a fucking motorcycle. I can and will fucking murder you.
You're not there.
We'll look into it. A few hundred gold, probably.
Wow, that's
Okay. I'm just
Wondering how
curious
hard
on the
it would be
price.
to,
It depends.
cast hold person, throw somebody into a motorcycle, and run it into the river Styx.
But that is something that I'll consider if we need it. But I'm mostly here for information. I'm on a quest, you see. And I need some big boy blood.
Powerful creature blood.
I love that they all know exactly what we're talking about now.
People come in here all the time asking for big boy blood. Yes, it's a precious commodity.
They're immediately like, correct us. They were like, you mean powerful creature blood? No.
I can
That's not what I
I can point you toward some if you were able to grease the palm a little.
Oh, absolutely. I give him 5 gold pieces.
He looks at it, nods, and says, yes. I know where there's a pit fiend under imprisonment.
God damn it.
Wait. You mean Tony at the obelisk?
No obelisk. This is in the sticks.
In the sticks.
In the sticks.
Oh, Lord.
Fiend's being imprisoned.
With my rod?
There's
Your rise
a
imprisoning?
there's a chasm where a pit fiend has been trapped, and some of the sticks is flowing over it, so it's weakened.
Wow, that seems really easy.
Anybody here want to swim in the Styx to get pit fiend blood?
How weakened?
Do we know the name of the pit fiend?
It's Shumrath.
Shumrath.
Shumrath. Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Okay. Well, I'll be back once I get that pit fiend blood, and maybe I'll sell you a motorcycle, huh? All right.
Oh, very good,
Huh?
very good.
slap him on the back
Can
sometimes.
can I interest you in some? We do have another special.
What's that?
Be interested? Shatter sticks.
Shatter sticks.
I make them
those-
myself.
What do they do?
Well, he pulls one out.
He just throws like some plants at the ground and shatters.
It's
Cool.
it's like
Amazing.
it's a foot long stake that looks like it's made out of like a blue tinged iron. It says you pound this into the ground, and it makes a little bit of an earthquake.
Oh, I do like that. Yes, I would absolutely like that.
It breaks things. It's wonderful.
I love to break things.
Great. They're 100 gold each.
I will take 3.
Very good.
Jesus.
Very good.
This isn't good.
They're called
That
shatter
is-
sticks.
Uh-huh.
Hold all this money.
It's his money.
How much do they weigh?
Fair.
They weigh. Hold on, I can tell you.
It doesn't really matter. For me,
4
but-
pounds each.
No.
How many pounds?
4 pounds each.
It's easy.
Excellent. Excellent. Yes. Can I test one here?
No, absolutely not. You will. If you break anything here, Mahadi owns your soul. Don't do it.
Oh, that's bad. Okay, yes. I think my soul may already be on contract, so that would be bad. Okay.
Yeah, you can't do 2. That's bad.
You can't double mortgage the soul. All right, Rosh, thank you very much for that information. I will be on my way, and I will test these out, and I probably will be back for more.
Tremendous. Very good. Very good.
Yeah, and I walk out.
Okay. So everybody else, you guys are done arguing with the guard. Urist comes back out. Everybody's back together,
again. I wasn't arguing with the guard.
questioning the
I bought
guard.
These giant plates. Look at them.
Wow.
What are they for?
Shattering things.
They're stakes, not plates.
Okay.
Very nice steaks.
Yes.
So, what's the plan, man?
I guess we're gonna go fight hell
We could do-
hornets or something.
Now we could do that, or hear me out. We can go to the River Styx, into a chasm, and find a pit fiend.
Pit fiends are big boys.
Pit fiends are big.
Another pit fiend.
His
Second,
name is Trumra. He seems nice.
But we need to save Lulu.
Yes.
That's true. We do need to save Lulu.
You remember the little elephant that hasn't done anything for us?
Yet.
She does things.
Yeah, she buffs you all the time. And you're
I don't
ungrateful.
stand next to her.
I
Well-
get many buffs from her. It's very
pretty
nice.
sure that she helped you in the last fight.
Yeah,
with
that's
her.
what I was thinking, that you were in her circle.
You like almost
Nope.
died.
Urist was the one in the circle. Wasn't
No,
me.
there were the three of us in the circle, I'm pretty sure.
Nope. Wasn't me.
Check
Couldn't
tape.
be me. I would never stand next to that
Couldn't
weird
be.
little thing. Couldn't be me.
Oh,
Anywho,
wow, Hermes. Wow.
in any case,
Godless.
we need to find Lulu.
We should go save Lulu. Although, assuming if what we think has happened, she's going to be kind of mad for like a month.
I mean, it's been a couple days, so
Well,
time is relative.
exactly.
Also, she's probably going to die. So, we should probably go save Lulu.
She's not die. She's gonna live through plot. So let's go save Lulu.
How do we track the murder hornets?
I vote we look for people with very large sting orifices in their bodies.
Yeah. Anybody selling any
Anybody with
hell
a
wasp
giant
parts?
ear?
There's no one as you look around that looks like they've been hell wasped, as far as you can tell.
Probably don't leave
Did we
Survivor.
ask the barber where the hell wasps are?
I think we did.
Okay.
I think so, yeah.
What were the other shops?
Oh, let's ask the larva shop.
Oh yeah, they might.
The larva shop.
Who needs to buy larva?
Well,
They probably know
Well,
where the hell wasps
Wouldn't
are.
they know where hell
Wasps.
wasp larva are?
Oh, maybe. That's a good plan.
Bugs
Yeah.
are their business. It says right there on the sign.
Does it?
Larvas are
No.
business.
Bugs are our business.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, Percy. we go
Percy
in there.
saw it.
Percy,
It's-
when
He
we go in there,
perceived it. It's
Right
underneath the
there
fine
on
print.
this sign. I rolled an 8 to
Okay,
will
Percy.
the sign into existence.
it's important that you are aware when we go in there, you can't just start eating stuff, okay?
All right, I'll try.
Okay. That's
I
not
bust the door
ours. That's
open.
somebody else's belongings.
I'll hold you back, Percy, if I see you go for something.
So in here-
Murder
Look at-
hornets.
you're looking
Where are
hungry.
they?
In here, there's a bunch of tanks with weird little grubs in them. Everything kind of smells bad. And there is a, like, sitting in this big, like, kind of throne in the middle of this room is this old hobgoblin warlord-looking guy. Who, as you come in, says, hello.
Great. I already kicked the door open and said, "Murder hornets, where are they?"
Oh, I don't sell those.
I know.
Would you like to?
Where? Yeah. Would
No.
you like to?
You're adventurers.
Yeah. I need
We're looking
murder.
for hell
I need
wasps.
Where are the murder wasps?
I will help you find some.
If we do what?
Well,
This is another goddamn side
I
quest.
hate this place.
how would you
I
like
hate this place.
to... Look, you're in hell. People ask you to do things.
This campaign
Nobody
can
gives you
last
anything
4
for
years.
free.
I'm not
Ooh,
asking for free.
Hermes, do the contract thing with him.
Throw a plate at him, Urist.
Here's the deal. Here, I'll make you a deal. We won't even have to hack. I'll give you all of my wealth, and I'll help you find your hell wasps if you kill Mahadi.
Okay, goodbye.
Oh,
I left.
No.
Oh my god.
What is wrong with this place?
I thought you just give me
What?
the information. How
He's
much is
not
that?
a nice person.
Does he know
Nobody's
you're trying
nice
to have
out
him
here.
killed?
Probably,
Are you an
yeah.
person?
How much is just the information?
I hire assassins all the time. None of them's gotten it done yet.
He just
Do
wants to
we
be in there.
use
look
hell
like
wasp poison.
assassins?
Yeah?
No, we don't. No, we
Is that-
don't.
Are you sure?
Get your eyes checked, because we don't.
What about the bird?
He gets assassinated a lot.
Well, he is in hell.
Anyway, how much
Not my line
just,
of work.
just for the information?
Well, I have to do some research. That's my only deal.
Only things you want in life.
I will give you 9 soul coins
Jesus.
and help you find hell wasps.
I don't.
You guys want to try and make the greatest heist of all time?
What?
Heist of
Yeah.
his life.
Yeah, we're
Killing
heisting his
people?
life.
We're heisting his
You
life.
can't call an assassination a
I
life
just did.
heist.
I'm a professional heister.
Hashtag life heist.
Are you talking about killing me?
Oh, that would be.
Oh
excellent.
shit, we could just... No, wait, we can't, because then...
No, we need the information.
We can
And
bring him
because
back to
if we
life.
commit violence against him, then we'll break the rules, and the Mahadi will own our eternal souls.
Yeah, but place and
You don't
time.
think
is-
assassinated Mahadi counts?
Is-
as breaking that
Isn't
rule?
it weird that Mahadi's rule is the only thing keeping this guy alive right now, but he wants us to kill him?
Isn't that funny? I look at him.
He stands up and grabs this giant warhammer and slams it on the ground, and the whole room shakes.
Oh
and
no,
says,
Mister!
If you think that's the only thing keeping me alive,
Mister, I need somebody else to kill somebody for me. Is threatening us now.
Hires
all
bad
right, I'm not
assassins.
telling you anything. Get out.
Okay, bye.
This guy can't get.
Holy crap!
This
This,
guy can't
place.
kill
Wait,
himself out of a
what does he
paper
sell
bag.
other than larva? Like, what do they do?
They're Yugoloth larva.
Urist is just going around every shop.
See,
going,
look, we could have a baby Yugoloth very soon.
What?
I don't even know what that is.
And
How
then
hard
what?
is it to take care of a larva while traveling? Big man with the big hammer.
I don't know, but I can keep anything alive.
I wasn't talking
anywhere.
to you, Urist, even though
Urist
that
is a
is
big man with a big
descriptor.
hammer.
But
It does
you're a
fit.
little man with the big hammer. I was talking to the big man with the big hammer.
What?
How hard is it to take care of larva while traveling?
Oh, it's pretty easy. You just put it in one of your ears.
Okay, you could do that.
Not a
Urist, if
problem.
you want.
Not a problem.
Not a problem. Oh my god.
How much do your larva cost, good sir?
Hold on. I have that written down.
What do you mean? You don't know?
He knows.
I'm at the door, by the way.
It's 1 soul coin each.
What's
Jesus.
Look, I feasted with my last soul coin. I don't have any right now, but I will be back.
Well,
sir.
too bad.
I will
I'll
be
give
back.
you 9
9 right now.
if you kill
No.
Mahadi.
That's a lot of soul coins.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, and killing someone in
It's
a market where they say you can't kill
Basically a
anyone.
fortune.
Mm.
Is it? It seems like it's basically a fortune.
Yeah.
I don't
But
think he has
Bahani
9
was really
soul coins.
nice to me.
He reaches into his pocket and holds up 9 soul coins.
Somebody grab him. Percy, quick. Percy, quick. Percy,
not just-
quick.
And he puts
Wow.
them back away.
God damn it,
Says,
Percy.
now get out!
You're good for nothing.
Okay.
You know
I'm
that?
not a rogue.
Wow,
Bye.
Hermes is turning on
Bye-bye,
everybody.
Mr. Hobgoblin
You're
Man.
fast.
I do have 8 stealth.
Well, you weren't
that.
stealthy very quickly.
And 5
Okay.
sleight of hand.
So everybody's back out in the street.
Right.
I hate
Let's
this
go
place.
save Lulu.
Yes, let's go save Lulu.
No, where Lulu
You guys
is.
keep saying that. You're like you're gonna go somewhere.
No,
As if I'm gonna be like, all right,
Ooh, I
you're on
know.
the way.
I know. Hermes,
What?
can you learn the spell to locate a creature?
No.
You can't.
Let me do some soul searching. Locate creature.
This isn't meta. I'm actually. I'm aware of how
This is very
clerics
in
work.
character.
I'm aware of how clerics work.
That is a 4th level divination spell. Give me 24 hours.
See, we can go to sleep and then we can find Lulu. Let's do it.
Okay.
What are you
Okay.
gonna-
Would you guys like to get like a room and sleep?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
There's like a
right.
normal inn here that you can pay gold to.
Not a soul.
That'd be
They
hilarious.
they
if
take soul
it's
coins
soul.
too if you'd like.
What,
Why
you get like a
no?
lifetime of staying?
No, you get the nice
Oh.
room.
Oh,
Wow, that's fucking
what
whack.
do you
I'm gonna
have?
go sleep in the car in the little
Jesus.
bubble where nobody can get inside. I'm gonna
You
go
can't.
sleep in that.
You're gonna sleep in the car that you
How
hate
much
so
is
much?
a
No, I'm
half
sleeping in
liter?
my car.
Oh, your motorcycle?
Not
That he
really a
loves.
motorcycle, just a car. If I just call it a motorcycle.
The motorcycle
much?
would not be very comfortable sleeping.
How much is a
Oh,
half
I'm
of
not
it?
sleeping. I'm trancing.
How much is the shitty room for all of us?
Yeah. I'll buy
Um,
2 rooms. How much are they?
it's well, the rooms. If you just want a bed, those are there's like a long barracks that you can rent a bed in, and that's
Like a hostel?
25 gold a
What
night
in the hell?
for each bed. If you would like a room, that's 100 gold.
How
Urist
many
takes
beds
a
are in the
room.
room?
One.
I could sleep on the floor.
It's big.
Yeah, we know you can sleep on the floor.
So
If you like Percy, you can sleep on the floor of my room. It's probably a little
That's not-
quieter.
100 gold.
thank you, Urist. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Anyone else who wants to share my bed, that's fine too.
I'm gonna share a bed with Urist. I'm just
You
saying, he
don't
just got a
even sleep.
massage. Yeah, so it's not gonna be that weird.
Yeah, just
I'll
you can
be-
sleep on top of me. It's fine.
What does
I'll
this
trance on
massage
his
have to do
belly.
with this?
He got a bunch of nice
Trance on his
oils. He smells
belly.
great.
Oh, okay. Smells good.
I don't
I'm
think
gonna
that'll
s-
cover up the smell of Urist.
I'm gonna
Gotta
sleep.
be honest.
Babes. He's
He's
clean.
probably the freshest of all of us at the moment.
I don't think so.
Technically speaking, Urist has had more like hygiene side quests
I've had good
than any of
food.
us.
I've had good bathing. I've had good trimming.
Massages?
Yeah,
he got a
honestly.
haircut?
I get rained on all the time. It's fine. I
Urist
smell
is the
great.
freshest of all of us.
Yeah.
Anyway, are we long resting?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Okay.
Okay, so did you all get a room? What's happening here?
I purchased a room, and
Yep.
I think Hermes is
I have a bedroll. I'll
transing
lay
on
on the
top of
floor.
me, and
I have
Until
a
I realize
bedroll.
that that's not something
I'll
I'll be
lay on
able
the
to
floor with my
Yeah.
bedroll.
So you guys purchased one room, and you're all going to sleep in that room.
do. Sure.
well, I'm sleeping in the bed.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna,
Okay.
I'm gonna sleep on the floor. Quote unquote.
So
I mean, I can sleep in a drawer.
everybody's sleeping.
Yep.
I'm not.
Nobody's
Hermes
sleeping.
doesn't sleep.
Hermes
Hermes
doesn't
doesn't-
sleep.
Yeah, technically I don't sleep either, but
Are we gonna take
far
time?
as anybody
Take
knows.
turns doing watch in this room?
To get a long rest, I can't really take watch, can I?
Yes, you can.
That's how. Yeah, you can.
That's how watch
Oh, yeah,
works.
sure. I'll take
Like
watch.
we all can take a shift of watch while
Yeah,
still
I'll
getting
take
a
the
long
first
rest.
shift of watch.
Okay.
I can
We are
actually
in
take
hell
watch
after
the whole
all.
time because
I'll take a shift.
Wait, Sen, do you not even trance or anything?
so it's I'm like basically aware of everything while I rest.
While he plugs into the wall.
Oh, well, fuck, then yeah, just let Sen take watch.
I mean, you don't know that. I'm not telling you this.
Oh, well, fine then. You just said it is all, so that's why I was like, oh, okay. But I guess you didn't say it. My bad. I'll take
Okay.
first watch.
This
So-
is the only time I'm out of character.
Understood.
Anyway, so you
fine.
guys are all taking a long
Now I know.
rest. You're doing your rotation. That's fine. It comes around to Hermes's watch.
Hermes is.
He was first, I thought.
Everybody else is asleep. Sure, whoever goes first. Whatever. It's Hermes's watch, whenever that is. Everyone else is asleep or, doing their resting, however they do. And Hermes, you hear a voice
Cool.
that says, "Hello, Hermes. Don't speak."
This is in my head.
It's in your head.
Zombie.
It
Okay.
says, "Don't speak.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to collect on my favor.
Oh. Okay.
I would like you
Uh-oh.
to obtain
Uh-oh.
a very special note and destroy it.
Oh, it's a death note. He wants a death note.
It is a note that your friend Percival has on him."
Okay.
And he puts an image of the letter
Easy peasy.
Ah,
that Percy has received way back when.
I'm not aware of this letter, am I?
He's shown it to you.
Oh, okay.
yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
you are.
So
wants me to
you know exactly what it
destroy it?
is. He says, "I
Okay.
want you to burn it, eat it, destroy it, whatever
Okay,
you
cool.
choose to do."
And then
And
we're
I want
square?
you to do that.
This is telepathy?
Yeah, you can respond to him. He says, I want you to do it within the next 24 hours.
And then we're square?
Yeah.
As per the contract?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Pleasure doing business with you.
And you can't tell him about it.
Ah, fuck. Okay, well, that's fine. I was just going to be like, hey, Percival, for my immortal soul, can I have that note? That's fine. Percival's sleeping right now?
He's just...
Yeah, everybody's asleep.
I mean...
I can see.
I'm trying to...
As far as you know, everybody's asleep.
I gotta think here. This is hella metagame. Monks have super high wisdom. I'm pretty sure. Because I was thinking,
I don't think it's metagame to know that, what basic
wise.
things
That
about your
person's fucking
friend.
watching shit all the time and
I
I
doing
was
Yeah,
thinking,
yeah.
if I cast Hold Person, he can't talk. Just reach into his pocket.
eat it in front of him.
Just wait for him to die and again.
Just wait for him to be unconscious again.
Middle of combat, runs over, rifles through his pockets.
Yeah.
Heal me on the next
Then heal. Then heal.
Yeah,
And
we
then
just
heal
need to get
him,
the
of
combat real
course.
fast.
Does Percy have a bag?
Yeah, Percy, where would you say this note is? Do you normally keep it in your bag or in your pocket?
Yeah, tell
Inside
him
coat
exactly
pocket.
where it is. So it's
No.
easy
I'm
to-
not saying I know where it is. I'm asking if he has a bag. Because if he has a bag, I'm going to go through that before I start rifling through his pockets.
I guess Percy does have a bag.
Everybody's got a backpack, yeah.
Yeah, but this is in one of his jacket pockets.
Right. I'm not saying I
The
know that.
inside one.
You sleep with your jacket on?
Mm,
It seems unlikely.
It'll get all ruffled.
He's
Yeah, I
trying to
suppose not.
decide if he did today.
but it is established in canon that Percy makes little nests when he sleeps. So I think he would utilize the coat
Sure.
while
as,
wearing
like,
it.
yeah, that makes sense. That you'd like sleep on top
Nesting.
of it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to go through his bag.
Okay. I would like you to give me a perception check.
Me?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And a stealth check.
Not investigation. My perception is fine. Oh, I'll roll stealth first, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
fine.
that's not terrible.
This
Okay.
is fucked up.
Percy, what's your passive
Or
perception?
snoring is very loud, so
Um,
it's easier to sneak.
16.
Okay.
And then I'll roll perception? Oof.
You don't find it in here.
Okay, cool. Well. Huh. Can I roll sleight of hand to, like, grab his jacket from his nest?
Sure.
Okay.
Jeez.
I feel terrible about this as a player.
Do you?
Hermes does not feel bad about this. Tynan feels bad about this. I rolled a 4.
Ooh.
You just like try and sweep it underneath, and it just
Percy,
I just like pulled the whole nest apart. Ah, fuck.
someone's trying to pull your coat.
I think Percy would like leap to attention, like thinking that we're under attack or something.
Okay. So as soon as he does this, Hermes, you have the coat now.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna reach into the pocket.
Okay. You find it.
I'm gonna eat it.
This is what are you?
So Hermes reaches into Percy's coat pocket, pulls this out, and just jams it into his mouth.
I'm gonna try and swallow it whole, like, because I don't have time.
you have 24 hours.
Percy, what are you doing?
No, I don't have time. It's too late. He's trying to see me. And I can't tell him.
Percy,
Mr. Truth, are you all right?
I've got a mouthful.
Hell, are you doing? Percy grabs the coat back,
okay.
Did I swallow it? Am I done?
puts it on.
So you're like halfway through, yeah?
I'm like,
It's not.
Mr. Truth, what in the world?
sorry. I should have copied the note for him first.
I know what the note said.
Oh, okay, so we're good. I can't tell
You
you.
know what the note said. I've read the note. I've shown you all the note.
I'm gonna assume that I've swallowed it. I'm like, I
Can you
can't tell you.
explain
Just go back to sleep.
Well, not just go back to sleep.
Well, then I'm gonna go
Percy's
trance and you take
bag
your
has been ruffled
So,
through.
so at this point, Hermes, you finish, you swallow, and then you burp, and a little bit of smoke comes out, and then you hear in your mind, "Our contract is complete."
Awesome.
God.
I'm
Sorry,
gonna need you
Percy.
to explain yourself.
Okay, so you remember how Anthony or Tony, whatever, couldn't explain himself? He couldn't talk about the name or whatever? I can't either. So sorry. And then I'm gonna go trance in the corner. I'll give him a gold. I'll flip,
Trance in a corner.
I'll flip Percy a gold piece.
Fucking trance music going on.
I'll flip Percy a gold
Hermes, you have heartburn now.
piece.
Oh my god.
Huh.
So I'm assuming
I'm
that
so
Percival's intelligent
confused.
enough to understand what happened
That
to a
was
degree.
the least artful
Because
way.
I
Right.
told him that
And-
I can't. I just imagine if like whatever his name is was like watching that, he was like, "What the fuck?" Just walk
No.
over, grab it, eat it.
So Percy here, I think, would understand that you have obviously been compelled to do this thing, but Percy would also know that, like, A, that's very weird, and B, like, Percy would not have previously suspected that there was anything important about that note.
Yeah,
I mean, the
Hermes
note
didn't either.
conveyed information, but there was nothing special physically about it as far as he knew, except now he would know that actually there was something there.
You
I
should
don't
have looked
know.
at it with your true seeing eyes before I ate it.
Do you say that?
Yes. Before I trance.
Did I still have my? I mean, I was seeing it while he was eating it.
No, those ran
in my
out
mouth.
a long time
Yeah.
ago. Yeah.
You should have looked at everything that we picked up in hell when you still had true seeing.
You're right. That would have been fun.
Just been like,
Probably a lot of your time walking around the market was you staring at the ground with your true seeing, because every time you looked up, it was like, ah, horrible nightmares.
Anyway, sorry, Percy. Your watch. Good night.
Well, I am up now. So what'd you get out of that?
I turn away from him. I'm sobbing.
Hermes, just so
Keeping
you
me
are
up.
aware, I think you would be aware that now that your contract is complete,
Oh, I can talk about
you
it?
can talk about it. Yeah.
Oh, I'd be like, yeah, what's his name? Vithgoth?
Vigthoth.
Vigthoth. Yeah, Vigthoth told me that I had to destroy it, and he said I could burn it and shit, but, you know, he said I could eat it, and that seemed easiest, so...
So that this note, it is what got me working on this case. Someone knew something was going on with Elturel, but I mean, information within the note, we all still know it.
Yep,
Yeah, who hired you?
he doesn't know.
All right.
The note didn't say either. So
That's what I'm saying. So,
what purpose
anyway.
does destroying it serve?
Oh, boy, I'm tired. Good night.
Oh yeah, I'm sleeping.
What did you get
Yeah.
at for this deal?
What did I get out of this deal? I can make infernal contracts now.
That
Remember?
was the favor that was called in exchange?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know. I wonder why I didn't ask Urist to do it. Urist will eat anything and nobody would question it. Me eating that was really weird.
Urist looks up and he's just chomping a page out of his color.
The colors taste good.
What's
Anyway.
the guy's name again?
I'm Tranton. Vithgoth.
Vigthoth.
Big
Hmm.
dog.
Vigthoth.
Big
Yeah.
boy. Big boy.
So what is
I wrote down Vrogfroth for his name, but you know, whatever.
what is Big Thought's connection to what we're doing here?
It might have been Vrogthoth. I don't remember.
Okay, well,
it's
I don't know.
Vigthoth now.
All right, something's
ju-
up. We know
It's
something.
time
is
is
up.
wibbly wobbly, so our names.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I don't write things
one uses their
down. Come
real
on.
names.
We know
Well,
something is up.
we know something is up. And that's a perfect time for us to stop for this evening. Thanks so much,
Good.
everybody, for watching. We've had a lot of fun in Avernus tonight. We've made deals. We've fulfilled deals. Hellish contracts have exchanged hands back and forth. And Lulu is missing. Who knows what will happen next week with more rock, paper, critical failure. Good night, Internet.
Did it.
Good night.
Good night.